The following is a presentation of GRS-TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shine. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shine.
Playoff time in Texas. We are here at Williams Stadium for our bi-district contest between the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders and the Garland Owls. Hello everyone, Steve Reeves here, joined by my partner Bobby George. Bobby, I tell you, this is the time we are all looking forward to. It's playoff time, and we got a real good contest here for you tonight. You've got the Garland Owls and the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders. I'll tell you what, for the Garland Owls on offense, look at none other than their quarterback, Sergio Perez, and the season he's having.
Oh my goodness, he is a monster down there. He is so in control of that offense. He knows the offense like the coaches know the offense, and you can tell when he gets out there. He's only thrown for 3,200 yards. He's #1 in the entire area, 323 yards a game. 53 points this team puts up per game, and half of that's with Sergio Perez. He's thrown for 54 touchdowns this year. That's all. He's just that's all. Look at there's the man right there. He's got a lot on his shoulders tonight.
He does indeed. You know, the butterflies have to be in there. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Legacy comes into this game. You know, you look at their overall record. They come in at 5-5. They were, of course, the 4th place team in that district, Bobby. But I'll tell you what, very deceiving because 4 of their 5 losses have come to state-ranked teams.
Absolutely. Allen, and you got both the Rockwall teams. That's who they've lost to.
Yeah, Longview as well.
And Longview as well. And some very good teams that they've lost to. And they've got some strong running backs. Big-time running backs, D1 running backs that the Garland Owls are going to have to contend with.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see a lot of those two tonight, Jamaria Miller and Bryson Donnell and like I said, yeah, Bobby, good running backs. But here we go, the Garland Owls were looking to continue the streak. They're 10-0 on the season coming in, and they will be kicking off to start. And we are underway at Williams Stadium. The ball bounces. It's going to be taken, and then a big hit right at the 25. And that is indeed one of those running backs I believe we were talking about. It is number 6. That is Bryson Donnell, and he's going to be upended. And the Legacy Red Raiders will have the ball first.
Yeah, but absolutely, just the #1 thing to do is have everything on your team work right for you. You got to have special teams play. You have offense. You got defense, and this is where they're going to have to really make or break right here is having good special team play, and they were able to do that right there, kicking a spot that nobody's at. It's almost like an onside kick. Yeah,
almost, exactly. So here we go. This is going to be maybe the key to the game tonight is the Garland defense against the Legacy offense. There's the handoff on first down. Boy, pretty nice run up the middle and big yardage on the first down carry for Donnell. That's going to be about 7.
You got to get these butterflies out. It's just straight on blocking right there. That's all that was. Nothing fancy, just right up the middle. Now you're going to see big number 55 all night long tonight for the Garland Owls. I mean, that's Jonathan Brown, and he was in on that tackle.
So good start for the Red Raiders. A gain of 7 on that first down carry. 2nd down and 3 here. There's a snap to the quarterback, and the handoff on 2nd down. He got a lot of room out here. Penalty flag comes out, but Donnell taking off his feet. He'll have enough for the first down, it looks like, but we will check the flag.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Big time break right there.
The call going to go against the Red Raiders there. A holding call. It's going to back them up 10. Ball will be placed at the 23. So just like you said, Bobby, a little bit harder now. So you got a 2nd down and 13 coming up. The quarterback for the Red Raiders, Bruce Bruckner, he is a senior as well. Again, a very senior-heavy team here for the Red Raiders. Second down and long. They see movement. I think they're going to have to move back 5 more, it looks like.
Well, if you're rooting for the Owls, this is a good sign. You're pushing them back without having to even make a play.
Number 50, illegal snap. 5-yard penalty. Remain second down.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bobby. And boy, of course, right on cue, I talked about, Bruce Bruckner, their starting quarterback. But right now in the game, they had number 11, Aaron Sears. And you'll see him a lot tonight as well. And he was ready to take that second down snap. Now, after the penalty, they're bringing Bruckner back in. Again, they went from second down and 3 and really had the first down on that, on that second down run, Bobby, to now you're looking at, second down and 18. Got a trips look at the top of your screen, and boy, they wave off another one. Another penalty flag comes out. Boy, you're going to get 3 consecutive here? You do.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Remain second down.
Boy, that is 3 penalties in a row for the Red Raiders, and they're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, a lot of that is, it's early in the game, and they've got these butterflies still setting in them a little bit, and they're trying to. They've been thinking about this game all day, and they drove a bus in from Tyler all the way out here. It's been a long day. Now all those butterflies are coming together in one 5-minute period, so you'll see this start settling down a little bit here.
Sears at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle, boy, and hit immediately and drop is the other running back, Jamarian Miller, and nothing doing on that. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Bam! I mean, take that. See big number 6 now. He's playing defensive end, Sandoval, and you'll see him tonight too. I mean, they put him over there. He's really made an impact on this team all year long, and they're going to depend on him to help support that run tonight.
Bruckner back at a quarterback, 3rd down and long. Here comes the pressure. They looking at a screen pass, and big Jonathan Brown comes over to catch Donnell, and that's going to be a gain of only 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down and long.
Jonathan Brown puts the whammy on it. You watch it right here. He reads it the whole way. He's from the 2-tech position and chases down a running back from that 2-tech position. Big Jonathan Brown.
So the Red Raiders looking to punt this way right now. Garland has nobody back to return it. Well, kind of an interesting decision here by Garland to not have a return man. So there's the snap. Kick is away. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce and take a Garland bounce back inside the 40. So they're going to start at the Legacy 38.
Well, when Garland got the break from the big holding play on the first down, all of a sudden Legacy starts going backwards. Then you get the whammy up from Jonathan Brown and to stop that screenplay. And now all of a sudden, Perez is going to be leading that offense right there inside their own 40. They got Jordan Hudson, Ellis Rogers, Aaron King, Charles Allen, all on the outside, and he'll throw to almost every single one of them.
So the handoff goes to Jay-Sean Powers on the 1st down run. He's going to get a couple to the left side. Good job by the Legacy defense there to hold him to a short gain. You saw the pulling guard there. One tackle made in on the stop, number 7, Jet Stanger. You'll hear his name quite a bit tonight. Middle linebacker for Legacy, and he's a good one.
Of course, they run the 3-3 defense, so those linebackers are able to jump in there quite a bit and make a lot of tackles.
Snap to Perez, hands it off again, or pardon me, fakes the handoff, throws it out. He's got a man out here, overthrown, and the Owls looking for a flag here, none coming. Intended receiver was number 8, Ellis Rogers. Good coverage out there.
You can see right now that when you look at it from up here where we're at, they put everybody in coverage there. They rushed 3 guys, and everybody else was sitting in coverage. So you had 6 dudes in coverage, covering everybody. And, that kind of makes a natural disaster of everything when you can't find any receivers open.
3rd down and long. There's the snap. He's got time. He's looking for number 4, Charles Allen. And the ball is picked off in the end zone. An interception. The safety came over, and he's trying to return this one. And he's going to be tripped up at the 12. But the first turnover of the game goes for the Legacy Red Raiders.
Sergio Perez has got to trust his receivers here, and he thought that Allen was going to go over there and make a play. Allen kept running straight. It seems like that time, you got to play defense when that ball's floating in the air. You got to go up there and knock that thing down. Perez was trusting his receivers to do that.
So number 8, Jordan Ford, with a great play there for the Red Raiders, and they're going to take back over on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 13. And in the early stages of the game, 7:45 remaining here in the first quarter, no score. Bruckner takes a snap, hands the ball off, hit in the backfield is number 4, Jamarian Miller, and falls forward maybe for half a yard.
Yeah, Wiggins comes through there. He's 210, 5'9". He's played that outside, I don't know, linebacker, kind of a strong side linebacker. He jumps out in coverage a lot, but he's watching the running backs because that's really where Legacy is. I mean, they run the ball, so he's kind of watching that, and he just shoots the gap right there, and boom, takes him down.
Yeah, correction, Bobby. I said that was Miller, but it was actually Donnell with the carry. So, again, a short gain on the play. 2nd and long. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff. Here comes pressure. He's going to throw it out. That was almost picked off. Whoa, Aaron King was sitting right there. Almost picked it off. And, Bobby, watch Aaron King tonight. He's kind of my playmaker here tonight. And let's see if he does anything big.
Oh, well, he was sitting right there. There was nobody. Now, Aaron King's, he runs about a 4.4 640, and he runs about a 10.2 flat 100 meters, too. I mean, that guy is fast. So they will put him out there in single coverage, lock guys up, and it'll allow the defense to bring other guys into the box to stop this run.
Yeah, he is a good one. You will, like I said, he's my sleeper for tonight. You're going to see him some on offense. You see him on defense. 3rd down and long, penalty flag comes out, rolling out is Sears. He's got a man out there, but again, there is a penalty flag. That's a 1st down, but we will check the penalty. Looks like it's coming back. Haven't seen the official call yet.
Illegal formation. 5 players lined up in the backfield. 5-yard penalty.
So the 2 first downs they've made have also been negated by penalties.
That's exactly right. He's going to back him up 5 yards, set up a 3rd down and 15.
Serving a 3rd down, 15 for the Raiders.
Big play coming up here. Garland can hold them. They should get pretty good field position on a punt attempt again. Here we go. Sears still at quarterback. And then guess what? There's another penalty against the Red Raiders.
Yeah, it's going to be a pre-snap one.
Flag on the play.
Well, and I think the Red Raiders may have a little bit of butterflies as well.
Well, these referees, they're throwing so much laundry on the ground. They're going to have to wash them at halftime. They're going to be so dirty.
Yeah, on this one, still hadn't seen an official call as well.
Illegal substitution.
Okay, there it is.
12-minute formation on the offense.
Coach Danny Russell for the Owls, got to love this. I mean, it's just moving them back, you know, and all of a sudden, if they can hold them here, they're going to have 20 yards to go on a 3rd down.
Exactly.
With a team that doesn't throw the ball that much. So chances are they're not going to get this 1st down, and they'll get good field position.
Send a man in motion, fakes the handoff. Here comes looking through. He's got all sorts of time.
Uh-oh, he's got an open
guy.
guy.
He's got a guy down the sideline, but overthrows him. And again, that is Aaron Sears at quarterback. That's not Bruckner, but it is going to be 4th down.
The play just took so long to develop. He eventually became open. They forgot about the guy on the sideline. He just couldn't make the play.
So 4th down, and the Red Raiders looking to punt away. This time Garland does have a return man in. I believe that is the aforementioned Aaron King, I believe. So punting from their own end zone are the Red Raiders. There's, a low snap or a low punt.
Better get out of the way of this one.
Yeah, they're just going to let that one. I'm sorry, y'all. That was number 9, Chauncey Carter, not number 3, Aaron King. So Carter was back to return it. But once again, Garland's going to have great field position here. They're going to start at the Red Raider 37 this time.
I think you could have just lifted your arms right there at the line of scrimmage and blocked this one. It almost hit the guy's helmet.
Yes, it sure did. So the Owls back on offense for the second time. Of course, the first set of downs, they had great field position, Bobby, but threw the interception. So let's see what they have on tap now. See if they can get that offense in gear. Going to send Hudson in motion.
Ball down.
Yeah, low snap. They're going to throw it out to Jordan Hudson, who makes the catch. But boy, this one is going backwards.
Yeah, that was no good from the get-go. I mean, even Jordan Hudson, when he caught it, he was bobbling it around. It would have been better just to not catch that one. They took a 6-yard loss on that thing. This is one of their favorite plays. You know, they love to throw that little screen play to Jordan Hudson because they have Aaron King and Charles Allen over there, and they all are such good blockers that Hudson can pick up 15, 20 yards on that play easy. That time, it was just a fail from the get-go.
Trips to look to the bottom of your screen, handoff to Powers coming back to the left. He's going to hit a couple yards, looks like 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and long again. Boy, good job here early on by the Red Raider defense.
I like the play call, though. You know, go ahead and get back to the line of scrimmage, basically. Powers is a big back, and you know, when he plants that foot to the left, and boom, he's right through the hole.
3rd down 13 here for Garland. Got to get to the Red Raider 27 to pick up the first. There's this pass across the middle. That is going to be a 1st down. Ellis Rogers. That will move the chains.
Woo! He can fit that in so easy, right across the middle. We call that the nail. You know, they set up in that trips right, and he's that inside guy, and he'll just run straight across there. Boom.
Snap to Perez.
He's got him.
Deep. He's got a man out there. Has to come back.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Owls. So Garland strikes first. I believe that's number 8, Ellis Rogers. It is indeed.
Boy, he ran the zig in, and then boom, out. Called the zig in and out. Looks like he's running the post pattern, and then he just plants that foot and gets to the outside corner. Nice job. You got to catch it, though, and he does.
And he did. So the Owls strike first, 6-0. Extra point attempt coming up here. There's a snap and hold. The kick is away. It's up. And that kick is good. Look at Ellis Rogers on the sideline. The Owls strike first. We've got 4:59 remaining in the first quarter. Our score, Garland 7, Tyler Legacy nothing.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Boy, 2 consecutive catches for Ellis Rogers there. One to pick up a 1st down, Bobby, and then the second, of course, the touchdown. Garland with the 7-0 lead here. There's a look at Perez. Get another touchdown. 52 on the season, Bobby, so that makes 53 now.
Unbelievable. I mean, really unbelievable. 323 yards per game is what he usually throws for. I mean, 53, you know, you say 54 touchdowns. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's going to be another penalty there. That's going to be an easy illegal block in the back call as well. Another kick
Then return.
to Donnell.
Illegal block in the
Donnell,
back.
you know, takes it across the 35, Bobby, but like I said, that's an easy call to make as the block in the back occurred right where the tackle was about to be made.
Then return. Illegal block in the back. Return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down, Legacy. Sideline warning, Legacy.
Legacy's
warning
going
of
to
the
have to
game.
clear this up because, you know, you're in the 11th game of the season. You shouldn't be having these type of penalties, and it's just killing them right now. And if they're not careful, Garland puts some points up on them. It'll be hard to catch.
Yep, absolutely. Owls, of course, 10-0 this year. And the district champions, you know, they had several years here, Bobby, they, kind of down, and now the Owl program getting back up to where everybody expects. The handoff to Miller, and really nothing there. No gain on the play, boy, and the Garland defense, at least early on, Bobby, looks like they've come to play.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that. They're just bottling it up. If you're one-dimensional and you only run the ball, and Garland has such fast players, I mean, it's still early in the game, but they have a lot of fast players, and they can really match up on the outside. And when they do that, that means they put a whole bunch of people in the box.
Yeah, that was Miller that was hurt on the play. Now he's up now.
That's their number one running back there, too, Good that he's off the field and he can come back in, it looks like. Looks like he might have a little cramp or hurt his foot or something, but it looks like he was able to run off the field. And that's a home run for them.
Yeah, good sign for them as well. And again, number 11, Aaron Sears is in at quarterback for them on this series, at least initially. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Going to send a man in motion. Snap to Sears. He's going to hand off straight to Donnell, and guess what? He gets wrapped up. Boy, breaks the tackle, but still only going to get about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6. Yeah, I don't know how he got out of there, Bobby. It looked like he was going to be dropped for no gain.
I think because he got drilled by Alexander from the back, and I think he just knocked the blockers off of him.
So another big 3rd down coming up here for the Red Raiders. Bruckner back in the game. We're going to split out Miller. He's back in the game out here to the left. They got Aaron King on him. There comes maybe a free play. Now, there was contact made, so they're going to have to stop this one. But this may be a 1st down. They may get an offside call against the Owls.
They give him a 1st. Might be a little short. Or is that right on it?
I think it's right on the line if it is indeed offside.
Offsides.
Yep.
The defense number 45 with contact. 5-yard penalty results in the 1st down.
Yeah, that should be a 1st down, and it is. So out of all that, Bobby, the first down of the game for the Red Raiders. We've got 3:27 and counting. Owls on top right now, 7-0 early. 1st and 10, Bruckner play action. He's looking deep. And Johnson Carter with the interception. Number 9, Chauncey Carter.
Yeah, I don't know that you want to throw that direction. And it was one-on-one coverage, just like we talked about it. They can shut you down because they're so big and so fast over there. Boy, what hands. Go up and get it. High point it.
Yeah, probably the strong point of this Garland defense is the secondary, Bobby. They've got a lot of picks on the year, and they've got one already here in the 1st quarter.
They got big-time players.
Big-time
players right there.
So the Owl offense back on the field, this time at their own 28. They're going to hand it off to Keontae King. Stutter steps, and he's going to pick up yardage across the 30, about 3. Pretty good blocking initially, but number 9 comes over there. Jordan Renard, and makes a nice play. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw it here. He's going to throw it deep. Oh, and there he goes. That's going to be an easy call.
Yeah.
He was looking for Hudson, and they just pulled him down.
Well, that's because he got tornadoed. I mean, when you get so tornadoed like that, you got to just tackle the guy so he don't catch a touchdown on you.
Pass interference. Defense number 11. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
Now, Hudson will do that to you. I mean, it gets you dizzy just looking at him because he's in fluorescent green. He's got his hands going one way, his feet going the other. All of a sudden, you're all in a blender. You don't know where he's going.
There's a look at that replay again, and we'll see if we can pick it up. But, yeah, the ball's in the air, and there's the tackle. So the penalty yardage for pass interference move. Garland now has a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Got a trips look to the bottom of your screen. One wide receiver to the top. There's a handoff up the middle. Boy, Keontae King wrapped up, and boy, the ground game has not gotten going yet. Pretty good job by the Red Raider defense.
Well, you start spreading that ball out a little bit, that ground game will pick up. You start getting the ball down the field to Jordan Hudson, and you catching those balls over the middle. Those linebackers won't be able to step up into those gaps anymore. They're going to be backing up into coverage, and that's when that ground game will start taking off.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Better watch number 9 here for the Red Raiders on the left end. There's the snap. Perez going to hand the ball off up the middle. And only about 2 on that carry, so it's going to be 3rd down and long here.
It's interesting that they're going with these running games. They feel like the running game is there because it looks like the Red Raiders, they're backing up into coverage, but they're disguising it, and the Owls, that's not their strong point. Their strong point is Sergio Perez throwing 3,200 yards this season. But they're going for the run. I'm fine with that. It looks like it's there.
Rolling out to the right. Here comes pressure, and he's going to go down. Again, you got to block number 9. Jordan Renaud, watch this. Boy, the running back missed the block that time, Bobby, and that was disaster. Good job by Tyler Legacy to hold Garland. Garland, had just scored, of course, got the interception. Seemed to be having a little bit of momentum here, but good job by the Red Raider defense to step up.
Yeah, you have a negative play like that. I mean, it looked like Sergio Perez wanted to throw an initial throw. His receiver wasn't there, and all of a sudden you got number 9 breathing down your back, and you have to bail, and you got to punt the ball away.
Aaron King to punt it away, gets the punt off. It's going to bounce it around the 32 and picked up by number 11 Sears, and a lot of black shirts there, and he's going to go down after a short return of about 4 yards. Now there is a penalty flag way back around midfield.
Number 59, Jerry Marino will make the stop.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, return team number 8, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Boy,
another one.
Yeah, another penalty on Legacy, and you just can't have that. That's a bunch here in this first half. It's killing them.
Yeah, 6 for 45 yards now. 6 penalties, 45 yards, and basically it's still in the first quarter here.
Yeah, 32 seconds remaining, and Red Raiders have the ball 1st and 10 at the 22. Bruckner's going to send a man in motion. They're going to hand off to him coming around to this side. Boy, look at the speed. He does break the tackle. He will do that, but gets pushed out of bounds. A penalty flag comes out.
Okay, so what are they going to get here? Something around the face mask?
Yeah, it could be one of those sideline infractions also. Check it here.
He was breaking tackles. There was a lot of blocking going
foul.
on.
Face mask, defense.
Okay.
15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
So there's your face mask call going against Garland. That's going to give the Red Raiders good field position. Here comes Donnell.
They hit him here, but when he's able to escape, then all of a sudden chaos starts happening. Up right there, got it. Easy call.
Yeah, number 6, Bryson Donnell. He is a tough runner. You have got to wrap him up or he will break tackles. 1st and 10. Sears back in at quarterback. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself on the quarterback draw. He's got some room out here. And he is pulled down inside Garland territory at the 38. Really the first big play of the game.
Yeah, you got to watch him. I mean, he also plays defense. He plays the defensive corner on the right side, but when he lines up at quarterback, you've got to watch for him being a scat back.
Got movement here, and that's going to back up the Red Raiders 5 more. Boy, Sears still in at quarterback. At that time, the wide receiver just moves early.
There's no foul for false start. The quarter expired prior to the motion. That is the end of the first quarter.
Whoa. So an interesting call there is they're going to wave off the penalty, say we have come to the end of the first quarter, which we have indeed. We'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages. Our score, Garland 7, Tyler Legacy nothing.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-TECH and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
Back for the start of the second quarter in this bi-district playoff game between the Garland Owls and the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders. 1st and 10. Sears at quarterback. There's the snap. They're going to run the option here. Sears has it himself. Cuts it back to the middle. Breaks the tackle and picks up nice yardage on the play. He's going to gain about 7. Mark him down just shy of the 30.
Well, you can see how fast he is. I mean, he's just making plays right here. He sees it. It's just going to bounce around. And if you don't grab him and make the play, you've got to wrap him up and you've got to swarm tackle him like a bunch of bees. Other than that, he's gonna be able to make some moves and pick up yards, another first down, and wear your defense out.
2nd down and only 2. Bruckner back in at quarterback. There's a snap, straight handoff to Donnell. He is upended immediately, gains a yard, but it's going to be 3rd down and 1. There's the safety, Chase Biddle.
Yeah, D1 recruit right there, Chase Biddle. Coming in and making a huge play. That's what you need. You got to have some support by somebody. You know they're not going to throw the ball. They're in a running situation. Go ahead and stack that box up.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, here's 3rd and 1. I'd be very leery of play action on this 3rd and 1.
Yeah, watch that tight end, right?
You got it.
This is where they use him.
There's a snap. They're going to hand it off. Coming outside is Miller. Can he get there? He does get the edge and the first down. Still on his feet and dropped it around the 20-yard line, but a nice gain of about 9 yards.
Yeah, defensively, they had the right defense there. They had it. You see him out here. They get him, but he's just so strong and so big, he's able to just push his way around and pick up 9 yards. They had him at the line of scrimmage.
So nice drive here by the Red Raiders. 1st and 10 at the 20 of Garland. They trail 7-0 here, looking to try to tie it up. Man in motion there.
Oh, that's
snaps.
tricky.
Yep, straight to Miller, and he's going to be, boy, a nice tackle right there. A gain of only about 3, Bobby. It looked like there was going to be a lot more on the carry. That is number 10 with the tackle, Keelan Smith.
Well, Smith does a great job right here. He hits him initially up high, which is very difficult to take him down up high because he's so big, but he goes ahead and wraps him up like he's in the rodeo.
Another handoff to Miller. Boy, and look at him, Garland, better tackle.
Yeah, you got to swarm him.
1st down and goal now for the Red Raiders. The ball placed at the 7.
Look at this. You hit him, he's just going to push you down. Look at that. He throws you down.
Another handoff to Miller. Headed towards the end zone. Is he in? Nope. They're going to mark him just shy at the 1. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's how Garland needs to be tackling all the time, though. Did you see how many guys were tackling him that time? You'll start figuring it out. You got to hit him low and high at the same time. You got to wrap and drop him. Otherwise, he's going to slobber knocker you.
2nd down and goal here for Legacy. Just early stages of the second quarter. Boy, been a good game so far. Sears in at quarterback. There's a snap. Hands off on the counter play to Donnell. And he's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Red Raiders a point away from tying this one up.
Just a good drive right there. Powerhouse into the end zone. They ran it all the way down the field. Couldn't stop them.
Yep. Garland defense played pretty well, Bobby. They had good opportunities, but just didn't wrap up. They're going to have to do a better job of that in this game. We've mentioned how good the two running backs for Legacy are.
Well, they haven't had running backs like that in their district. There's nobody in the district like that. So they haven't had to practice, work on tackling like that. Everybody's way smaller than these guys. So
exactly right.
You know, this is the first little taste of big running backs coming at you like they are.
That extra point was up and good. Our score 7-7. We'll keep it here. Boy, good game here so far. 7-7 again between these two teams. And right now the yardage advantage heavily in favor of the Legacy Red Raiders.
Yeah, all rushing. The Red Raiders 68 yards rushing. And most of it was on that one drive right there. Just powerhousing it into the end zone.
Well, Garland not used to this, Bobby. You know, they average over 50 points a game. Of course, you know, their lowest point total in any game this year was 41, and right now they're sitting at 7. Now, granted, we've got 9 minutes left in the second quarter. It's still fairly early, but
I think a lot of these teams, they're figuring each other out a little bit. You know, they're trying to play safe. They don't want anything crazy happening. They've already thrown an interception in the end zone. I think they're going to start opening things up here in this second quarter.
So the kick goes over Aaron King's head. He's going to let it go into the end zone for a touchback, and the Owls will come out at the 25. And let's see if the offense can get going. You know, really, they haven't done a whole lot. You know, obviously they had the touchdown, the two passes to Ellis Rogers, you know, the second one with the touchdown. But outside of that, Bobby, offensively, they have not gotten things going yet.
Well, it looks like they were trying to run the ball because Legacy is only putting 3 down linemen. So when you look up here, you think, oh, we can run against that. But their linebackers are filling the gaps so strong, they're not able to do it. So I would look back at, you know, the Owls going back to what they do best.
Draw play here on first down, and nice run up the middle by number 21, Jay-Sean Powers, a gain of about 8 on the carry.
I think they feel like they can run against them. So, you know, a lot of times you'll sit up here and go, well, hey, we're going to do something because of what the defense has given us. Because if they're going to put 3 down linemen and stack everything out so that, you know, Sergio Perez can't throw it, then you got to try to run against them. But, you know, Sergio Perez will find your weakness.
There's a snap, fakes the handoff, throws the slant.
Like
the catch is made by Jordan Hudson. Tackled inside Legacy territory at about the 48.
And as we talk about Sergio Perez knowing the offense so well, he wanted to throw this ball, but he sees that there's a defensive watch. He sees the defense jump up in front. Okay, well then I'll just pump fake it and I'll still stick it in your hands. You know, just beautiful play by the quarterback.
First down and 10 at the Legacy 48 for the Owls. Snap to Perez. He's going to hand the ball off to Powers. Look at the room. Big run for Powers.
He's still going.
Still going. Picks up a block and finally taken down around the 25. Boy, what a powerful run by Jay-Sean Powers.
Woo. You just have to sit and watch this one. Gets behind his lineman, and then he's just carrying people. Wow.
If he wouldn't have tripped there, Bobby, who knows what would have happened, but Garland now driving on the Red Raiders. First and 10 at the 25. There's a snap. Fakes a handoff, throws it across. He's got a man wide open. Ellis Rogers cuts inside and taken down. It's going to be first and goal Owls at the 4.
Boy, he loves throwing that little nail play where they just suck everybody up, get those linebackers coming up into there to stop the run, and he just tosses it right over your head, right over the linebackers, wide open. You don't see that in high school football very often. It's just too dangerous of a play, but they've got it figured out here.
Watch the back corner fade to Hudson on this first and goal. Here it comes. There's a touchdown, Jordan Hudson.
Boom.
Penalty flag comes out late. I would imagine we may get a taunting call here against the Owls. I think the touchdown will stand, but we'll check the flag.
You know it's coming. Can you stop it?
Haven't seen the signal yet.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Yeah.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 12. That 15-yard penalty was being forced on the
On the
kickoff.
quarterback.
He's
That's
fired
no
up.
12 first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification.
So the touchdown by Hudson. Watch this.
Oh, it's like in softball where you just throw a little softball up to the home run hitter, and he just, bam, hits a home run out of the end zone. That's what that's like.
Extra point attempt is up.
You just know what's happening. Can you stop it?
Can you stop it? Well, they couldn't on that play. A 4-yard touchdown pass from Sergio Perez to Jordan Hudson. Our new score, Garland 14, Tyler Legacy 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. Back to live action after the touchdown throw to Jordan Hudson. Now, there was a big unsportsmanlike penalty called there, after the play. Here's a look at the touchdown again. And again, the penalty comes after the play. Boy, nice play there. And didn't catch what Perez did, but again, he probably celebrated just a little too much and
hey,
got the flag thrown.
This time of year, I mean, everybody is just fired up, and Perez hasn't done a whole lot this first quarter. They've been running the ball, so he finally gets to do this little pump fake and sticks it in the hand of Hudson over the middle, and then does it again on the other side, and boom, you got a touchdown. I mean, hey, Perez knows what's up. He's celebrating a little bit. Why not?
Exactly. Now, again, they're going to be kicking from the 25 here as the unsportsmanlike.
But look how the defense is set up. I mean, they could just boot it right in the middle of the field, and there's not a player in 20 yards.
Yeah, let's see if that's what they do. I wouldn't be surprised if you're right, Bobby. There's that high kick. It's going to be taking it around the 44-yard line and then gets across midfield. So, again, the Red Raiders going to have great field position here to start this drive.
I wouldn't have kicked it to anybody. I would have just Pooch kicked it right in the middle. I mean, there was just nobody in there. They didn't have any player in the middle of the field. I mean, you could have just kicked it and then raced to the ball, almost like an onside kick.
Exactly. .6:52 remaining here in the first half. Garland on top 14-7 of this bi-district playoff game here at Williams Stadium. Snap to Brugner, handoff to Miller, pretty big hole in the middle, closes in a hurry, but again, he just spins and picks up about 6.
His shoulders must be really wide because it's like they can't get a hold of him. It's not like they don't make contact with him and he's not running you over. It's like they can't get their arms around him. Look, see right there? It's almost like you got to get low on him.
Number 11, Jeter comes up from the safety position to make the tackle. Second down and a long 4. There's a snap, handoff to Miller again, trying to come to the middle. Another stutter step, another first down, still on his feet, and then finally tripped up after a gain of about 6.
Wow, unbelievable runner. He's just playing with them. He takes his time right here, and gets wrapped up, hits, boom, he's just bouncing off of people. It's just a matter of time that he's going to break a big one. If you can't get a hold of him like a swarm of bees, then you're going to have some trouble here. He's going to break one.
1st and 10 at the Garland 38. Sears still at quarterback, takes it himself up the middle, big hole. Guess what? He's got one man to beat, and he is going to beat Chase Biddle. That is a touchdown, Red Raiders.
That offensive line did a real good job right there. Just opened the hole up. Look at this, just breaks free. There's just good clear out blocks. He does the rest.
Yeah, Legacy an extra point away from tying this one up. Well, so the answer drive, again, remember, they started the drive close to midfield. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. That kick is good. So why don't we keep it here, Bobby? We've got 5:42 remaining here in the first half. There's a look at Sears on your screen. It's 14-14. Boy, a great first half. But again, that unsportsmanlike penalty may have cost the Owls that time as
well, it would just been a longer touchdown because he was going to outrun anybody that was in his way. I mean, he broke a big one there, and you just got to do a better job linebacker positions, your defensive line. You know, you've got to be able to wrap him up and not let him go. That's what's going on here. If it had been 15 yards further upfield, he would have just had to run 15 yards more for the touchdown.
Well, good game.
It wasn't like he was having to tiptoe in.
So the Owls got to get the ball back here. They're going to see if they can regain the lead. It's 14-14 here in the first half. This Class 6A Division II by district round between Garland and Tyler Legacy. Got number 3, Aaron King back deep for Garland. Also got Hudson and Powers set to return. There's the deep kick, and they're just going to let it bounce and go out of the end zone.
Whoa, barely.
We're going to start 1st and 10 at the 25. So the offense back on the field here for the Owls to see if Perez and company can get things cranked back up.
Garland defense only allows 16 points per game. And now you've already got 14 in the first half. I mean, they're not used to letting people score on them, and definitely not run on them. They only allow 120 yards rushing a game, and you know they're already up to about 90 yards rushing against them.
And off to Powers to the right side, and a gain of about 4 yards on that carry. And you're right, Bobby, you know, the Owls seem to think they can run here against Legacy, and
Powers did pretty good on that last run. He really set him up in position to make that touchdown. I mean, he got him into Legacy's territory running the ball.
2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Owls. There's the snap, fake handoff, quick throw out to Hudson.
One-on-one.
Just pushes Sears away and then goes out of bounds at the 41.
That's the matchup they want. You get one-on-one with Hudson, they'll throw that little two-step a couple of times, and then you'll get that, the defensive back could be jumping that route, and then all of a sudden he'll do a little pump and go right over his shoulder.
Look at Hudson right there on your screen. 1st and 10, Garland at the 40. There's a snap. Hands it off again to Powers. Cuts it back inside. Gains about 5 more. They're going to mark him down at the 44, so a gain of 4.
Interesting play. I mean, they leave their biggest player on defense, number 9, just alone and then run right at him. But they have big numbers. Aguilar, number 78, he's pulling from one side to the other, and he picks him up right at the last second, and that's what springs that run.
Inside of 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Garland with a 2nd down and 6. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off on the draw play. Powers stretches the ball out, and they're going to mark him down about 2 yards shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Gotta love that run. Beast mode. Just go pick it up. Through 2 more yards to pick another first down up. And what are they going to do here?
I wouldn't be surprised if they keep it on the ground.
I mean, they've been able to pick up 2-3 yards a carry. I wouldn't be surprised either.
There's a snap. Or fakes a handoff, throws it across the middle. And yeah, penalty flag here, and the poor referee gets
slobber knocker.
Yeah, he sure did. See what this call is.
I mean, they were holding. There was 2 receivers doing that little nail play, little line, right over the linebacker post play, and like they were really holding on to the receivers. They might get a pass interference here. don't know. It doesn't look like Garland is too happy with it.
Pass interference. Defense number 20. Spot foul, automatic first down.
So there is the defensive pass interference call. So that's going to be a first down for Garland into Legacy territory.
See if we can pick it up here. Yeah, they're holding. See number 20? He's holding them right there. Whew. Well, I'm glad the umpire was able to get up on that one.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I agree. First and 10 now, Owls. After the penalty yardage marked off, handoff goes to Powers up the middle. Well, another nice run. He's going to pick up about 6 more.
Yeah, you know, what do you think about this Garland Owls running game going on here? I mean, I'm pretty surprised that they've decided that, hey, we can run the ball too. And, well, they got some great pancake blocks right there too to be able to pick that yardage up.
Gain of almost 6. There's the snap. Perez looking to throw it.
Goes.
Picks up a nice block by the running back. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to take off. He's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds at around the 33.
What a great decision by the quarterback. You see Jordan Hudson there. He runs a little stop route, then he runs a go route, then he comes back to the quarterback. Still, nobody was open. I mean, I was looking at all the receivers, and so is Perez. You keep his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the ball. He makes a great decision to go pick that first down up.
First and 10.
Free
There's
play.
A snap. He's looking deep for Aaron King. Well, tried to one-hand it there.
I think Perez thought he had a free play because it looked like the defense had jumped off sides, and there's no flag on the field. Double covered. I don't think he would have thrown that any time other than that play, because I think he thought he had a free play.
Boy, Aaron King almost with the one-handed catch there as well, but just couldn't pull it down. So second down and 10 now for Garland. But yeah, I'm with you there, Bobby. I think he thought that was going to be a free play and thought, hey, I'm going to take a shot here at the end zone. There's a snap.
Uh-oh.
Throws the ball, and boy, it's a no one. Boy, you're right, Bobby. He got hit right when he threw it. The blitz came that time from number 2, Jeremiah Sheffy, and well, it's going to be third down and 10 now.
He had a free run. I mean, he just blitz and boom, he sticks his helmet right in Perez's ear hole.
Now the Red Raider fans trying to get their crowd going. Big third down play here. Snap to Perez, gets a good block, rolls out, penalty flag comes out, probably a hold here. And the pass is going to be incomplete. And I would imagine the Red Raiders going to decline this one.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start running, because he really had time to throw, but these defensive backs are doing a great job on the Owls receivers. Perez just had no place to go with it.
Offense number 61. Penalty is declined. Result of the play is fourth down.
Okay, so with a decline of the penalty, I bet you Garland keeps the offense on the field here.
Absolutely, because, I mean, you're in that territory. See, he has plenty of time to throw it here, but when he gets out of the pocket, then the linemen, they're making good blocks, but when your guy starts running away from you, your hands get locked in their jersey, and it's an easy call. You know, that usually happens when the quarterback decides to ad-lib a little bit, but they should have took this penalty, I think.
Well, here we go, fourth and 10. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it. He's got time. He throws it across the middle. The ball's knocked away, and the Red Raider defense is held. Number 3, Adam Mitchell with the coverage. Yep, got his hand in there.
It's just so crowded in there, too. I mean, you see all the white jerseys. That's double coverage.
3:07 remaining here in the first half. Legacy now with the ball and all 3 timeouts. Of course, they want to try to take the lead here at half. Got Bruckner back in at quarterback. There's a snap, handoff to Miller. He's got a lot of room out here. Guess what? Legacy's going to take the lead.
We talked about it. You've got to put your hands on him, and it looked like no Owls wanted to do that.
Boy, and the Red Raiders have their first lead of the game. One play, Bobby, and look at this run by Miller.
There's no one really around him at all, and Miller, just look how fast he is. You know, we've been touting how fast Garland is.
Extra point attempt is up. And it is good. So the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders have taken the lead. We've got 2:55 remaining here in the half. Our score, Raiders 21, Owls 14. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
Red Raiders take a 21-14 lead late here in the first half. Well, Garland doesn't trail in games often, Bobby, but they are trailing in this by-district playoff game. And here comes the deep kick. This one may be returned. No, they're going to let it split. Power's going to pick it up at the 2. This is not good. And they're going to take him down at the 8-yard line. Boy, I don't know what happened, miscommunication. They let the ball bounce, and then it was like both Garland players ran away from the football.
Yeah, it was a little miscommunication, I think. The up back, he thought it was going to go over his head, and he was going to let the guy from behind him get it. But both of them did the same thing. You know, usually that ball rolls into the end zone anyway, and you don't have to worry about it. But
yep.
Boy, that thing died right on the 2-yard line, and Powers had to pick that thing up. I thought he was going to actually break it for a second because he looked like he had a whole lot of room to run to the left side. But they got down there too fast.
So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 9 to be exact. There's a snap. They're going to keep it on the ground, hand it off to Keontae King. Breaks some tackles, still on his feet.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, they're finally going to whistle the play dead at around the 24, but a gain of about 15 yards for Keontae King.
A little change of pace right there. They've been going with Powers the whole time, and then you give it to King. He's just a little different type of back. He never does go down here.
Now Garland has all 3 timeouts as well. Clock continues to run as we are approaching 2 minutes remaining in the first half. I'm going to send Hudson in motion, snap to Perez. He's got all day to throw it. Now he's going to throw it across and could not connect with Ellis Rogers.
He's kind of I think Perez is a little spooked right now because he had 2 receivers down the field really kind of open up behind the safeties, and then he had the crossing route, but it's happening so late. I think he's feeling like he's got a lot of pressure coming from that right side, and he's getting rid of the ball before he really wants to do it. He's going to have to step in there and make a big play for his team.
2nd down and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to the left side. The sweep, Keontae King, and he's going to stretch the ball across the 30. They're going to say he was down, so a gain of about 6 yards on that carry. It's going to set up 3rd down and 4. They got a hurt Red Raider on the play as well, but watch King here.
He's just stretching out right there, trying to get as many yards as he can.
In the injured player there on the field, and they're trying to help him up now. He is up on his feet. That's number 90 for Legacy. That is Luke Youngblood, and hopefully he'll be able to get back in the game for the Red Raiders. Yeah, this is a big play in this first half, Bobby. It's 3rd down and 4. There's a look at Sergio Perez. The clock gets wound back up.
The area leader in throwing. Let's see it.
There's the throw, and the catch is made. Rogers behind everyone, down the sideline, cuts back.
He's going.
He's at the 20, back around. That's going to be a touchdown, Owls.
Owls, Owls, Owls. Hey, we're rooting. Dude, that was all Perez. He wanted to throw that over the middle. Right here's where he wants to throw it. But he holds on to it because he sees him breaking away. Could he go all the way? Yes. He can.
And he does.
And he does.
Yeah, good running there by Rogers after the catch. The extra point attempt coming up here. Big extra point. There's a look at Rogers on the sideline. There's a snap and hold. The kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. So we've got a minute 48 remaining here in the first half. A great ball game here at Williams Stadium. Look at Ellis Rogers. Our score, Garland 21, Legacy 21. We'll be back after these messages. Garland with the answer. We've got a 21-21 game with 1:48 remaining here in the half. Again, the Owls will also get the kick to start the second half, so it's going to be a real important minute 48 remaining in the first half. The Owl defense needs to come up big here. Boy, what a great game here tonight between these two. Got a little bit of playoff history as well. Of course, in the early 2000s, had several games, and there was a 2-game span where the Red Raiders in our district. Look at here, no. You cannot do this on a kick, and Legacy's going to regain the lead.
That's what we talked about, though. You have to be good on all 3 phases of the game. And we were wondering why they were even kicking it to them in the first place. What you got to do is kick that to where nobody's at.
Well, that's too easy. I don't think he got touched.
You start thinking, hey, he was like a lion running down the field, man. Just nobody even wanted to get around him. And he was so fast. Not even touched. That's a big answer to a big play right there.
Yes, it is.
That shows you got to stay focused the whole game. You can't just get like you're playing a district game and blowing teams out. You're in playoffs now, buddy. You got to stay focused on every single snap.
Yep, and that's number 6, Bryson Donnell with that kick return. We'll keep it here, and just like that, Legacy regains the lead. It's 28-21 now. Boy, Legacy has definitely come to play. A little shaky there early on. Remember, they had all the penalties there on their first 2 series.
Kind of settled down.
They have settled down now and really have taken control of this game. It's, obviously it's only a 7-point game, but, Legacy has played the better first half.
Absolutely. They've put 4 touchdowns on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, Bobby, you make that comment. The most Garland has given up in any one game this year was, of course, to Saxe. They gave up 41 to Saxe. Well, Legacy's got 28, and we're not even at half yet.
Yeah, they're going to have to start wrapping those running backs up. They're going to have to wrap them up like a Christmas present.
Yep.
They have to. They can't get away from it. If you're going to hit these guys up high, it's going to be a long day for you.
So minute 38. Again, Garland's got all 3 timeouts, so they, as quick strike as their offense is, they've got enough time to put points on the board as well. They're send 3 back to return. They got Jordan Hudson back deep. They're going to kick it away from him, and it's going to come down. I believe that's number 3, 4, Charles Allen, and he's going to be taken down at around the 24-yard line. So, boy, good coverage that time by Legacy. They just kept the ball away from Hudson.
Yeah, and it looked like Allen was going to just knee the ball down. I think that was he's supposed to catch it and knee it, but there was nobody around him. The problem is he didn't run upfield. He ran to the side, and so that was the longest 3-yard gain in history, man. It's just, you run 40 yards and you gain 3. You got to take that sucker upfield.
So the Owls back on again. A minute 30 remaining here. All 3 timeouts are going to start from their 24. Empty backfield. They're going to throw it out quickly to King, and he cannot hang on to it. And yeah, if that was a backward pass, that's going to be a loss of yardage. Let's see. Have not seen a rule. I guess they're going to say it's an incomplete pass.
Okay. It looked like he threw that thing backwards
he
to
did.
me.
Yeah, he absolutely did, Bobby. I think they caught a break.
See, he throws the ball. He's about on, I don't know, he's on the 19-yard line, and I believe that ball was tipped about on the 18.
Well, you got single coverage up here on Hudson.
Yeah, that's where they're going to roll with
the
that
wide
thing.
out. Now, they've got Sears on him. But I tell you, he's going to back off a little bit here as well off of Hudson. So let's see, second down. Perez with the snap. Here comes pressure. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down.
They wanted to go deep with this one. They wanted to get a quick strike. Just didn't have time to plant his feet and throw the ball.
Yeah, they just timed the blitz perfectly there, and Perez is going to lose about 6 yards. So it's going to be third down and 16 here, and we are in under a minute. Now the Owls is not in a big hurry as they may try to run out the clock here if they can. Of course, again, Legacy's got all 3 of their timeouts.
That's third down. See, they're thinking maybe they won't get the first, so they want to, use 60 seconds off the clock, maybe not give any time for Legacy to get the ball
first charge
back.
timeout of the first half.
So Garland does call the timeout here. Bobby, let's keep it here and talk a little bit. Boy, it's been a great game so far. It's been back and forth the whole time. Neither team is led by more than, of course, a touchdown. Legacy right now with the lead. Probably a little bit of a shocker. People around the area looking. Again, you just look at the records. A 10-0 versus a 5-5, and I'm sure people that don't watch football probably thinking, oh, that's going to be a an easy game. But we talked about it early on that this Red Raider team is a good ball club, and even though they're 5-5, I mean they're way better than what their record says.
Yeah, they've been beat by 4 state-ranked teams. I mean, that's the only losses they've taken. And it just shows how strong and big they are. Now, Garland, they've played a lot of teams that are pretty good, and they've played some pretty bad ones, too.
Exactly.
To get you in that 10-0. And they just haven't had to tackle anybody like these running backs that Legacy has. There's the difference. The big offensive line that they're having to deal with, and big running backs.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's the key there. I think, like you said, not just one, but 2 running backs, and I just don't think they've seen anything like this. Boy, here comes the screen pass set up.
Got it.
Powers has a lot of room out here, Bobby, and a lot of steam. He's going to pick up the first down, but again, now they're going to have to probably use another timeout.
Yeah, what a perfectly planned play call right there. Because you got Legacy just trying to blitz every play
of the first half.
They just caught him in the blitz. Just nobody back there to stop the run.
Garland does use their second timeout. Only 33 seconds remaining. And again, just to finish up what we were talking about, Bobby, as we keep it here. Again, Garland hasn't seen, as you mentioned earlier, really, we've got some good running backs in this district, but, not any to this caliber. And again, Legacy's got the fortune of having 2 of them, and right now Garland's having a hard time stopping either one of them.
And it's another aspect of it is that they've got 2 big defensive ends that Sergio Perez is having to deal with. He's having to be able to look over those guys and throw around them, and they've been able to put some pressure on Sergio Perez. He's having to throw the ball a little earlier than he wants to. So a play like they just had where that set up screen so perfectly, that'll slow that rush down a little bit.
We're going to split out Powers wide to the right. Looking across the middle for Hudson. He makes the catch, and he's going to be taken down at around the Legacy 46. Now, of course, the clock will stop while they reset the chains.
Yeah, but they're getting up there in a hurry.
Yeah, Garland better hurry. And they are set. There's a snap. They're going to spike it. So that will stop the clock. So only about 3 seconds came off the clock before the spike.
Well, that was good, wasn't it?
Yep.
I mean, they had receivers in the end zone that had to get all the way back. I saw Charles Allen running from like the 8-yard line in a dead sprint to get back and set.
Yep.
That was a smart play by the Owls. And, this is how dangerous they are. Perez is so good. His receivers are, those guys, you don't have that many receivers, and all 4 of them are that way.
Exactly.
They're all so good. And I tell you, it's easy to make plays with receivers like that. I mean, catching balls over the middle like that, you know, that little nail play, that is tough business.
Well, they better hurry up now because the play clock's about to expire. There's the snap. Perez looking across the middle. Ball's picked off. Oh, no, he dropped it. That was Miller who's playing defense.
They tried to throw that middle play one too many times, and they jumped this one. I think they had to go and set that play up too quick. They had let it run down to 2 seconds before they snapped the ball, and I think everything was way too in a hurry for it.
Yeah, so now you got 3rd down and 10, and yeah, like I mentioned, that was Jamari Miller that almost picked that one off, so they got him going both ways. Here comes a big 3rd down and 10 here. There's 21 seconds. Garland still with 1 timeout, but guess what, Bobby? The play clock down to 1 again. They're going to have to use it here. Boy, that is not good.
What has happened?
Garland's 3rd and final charge timeout of the first half.
So let's just keep it here. And boy, that is disastrous because you want to hold that 1 timeout. You don't want to use it right there, especially not when the clock was already stopped, right, due to the incomplete pass.
Yeah, not only that, now if you don't get it here, now you're giving them the ball with, you know, maybe 15 seconds on the clock, and you don't want that either. I mean, you wanted to manage this to where if you don't get it, there's no time on the clock for Legacy. So that was just a really tough series of couple of plays.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you going to draw up here? You've got to get 10 yards.
Yep, got to get at least 10. You know, certainly if you want to try to get out of bounds, if you can do that.
You just don't want to be at 4th down here with Legacy taking a timeout, and then you give them the ball here.
Here we go, back from timeout.
They're double covering all the receivers. The only thing there is in the middle.
They're going to pitch it to Hudson, and he's looking to throw it. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Oh, look at it. He's got some speed, too.
Big, that'll be a penalty.
Yep, they're going to get that one for sure.
That is illegal nowadays, and it wasn't before. You cannot block like that. You got to be smart. You got to know what you're supposed to do. Used to, you could do that. When I was in high school, I was looking for linemen to earhole because I weighed 150 pounds and those dudes are 200, and I'd earhole them when they weren't looking. But you can't do that nowadays. There's different rules.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense, number 4, 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, 1st down.
Yeah, what they want you to do is just get in the way. The guy's not going to make the play, and so you can't just, you know, hit them when they're not looking. It's a blindside block. Even if it's a legal block where you're hitting them in the front, they don't allow it to happen. You see it right here. Boom. That's the penalty.
So it would have been 1st and 10 at the 24 instead after the penalties
marched off.
First charge
timeout, Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy's going to go ahead and use the timeout. Let's keep it here. Well, kind of interesting there, Bobby, is I thought for sure it was going to be an automatic 1st down, but no, it's going to be 3rd down and about 3, it looks like.
Yeah, why is that? I guess I'm unfamiliar with that rule because I thought he had already got the play, and I guess so that would be 1st down, and then they should mark you back 15 yards from the spot of the foul, but it should be 1st down and then 15 minus.
Yeah, you would think. Of course, it's not post-possession. The play was still going on, so I think what you said, they just marked the penalty yardage off, and of course it keeps it 3rd down. So 3rd down and 3 coming up, and again, only 9 seconds remaining. Garland has no timeouts. You know, they got time maybe for 2 plays, Bobby, maybe a quick throw to the sideline and then, you know, throw it into the end zone. But
well, you know, they're going to have 3 guys deep playing an umbrella defense.
Yep.
It's going to be a real tough one to get in the end zone here. In fact, that was a broken play. That was going to be a trick play that they had, and it, you know, they were able to do that, but it's going to be tough here.
Yeah, of course, they got a safety shaded toward Jordan Hudson's side, and here comes some trouble, and boy, he gets hit as he throws, and there's only 4 seconds remaining. More importantly, Bobby, it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, he should have just took that ball and just ended it right there. I think they should run it around and not, it's going to be over here. 4 seconds. There's not enough time for anything to happen here. Boy, you've got to contain number 9. I don't care if you got to put an extra guy on him.
So it's going to be 4th down and 3. Again, that really doesn't matter. There's only 4 seconds remaining, so this is probably just going to be, again, a heave toward the end zone. You're going to see Legacy pull those 2 safeties back.
If he has time to throw it, I mean, he can throw it 50 yards, but if you don't have time to sit back and throw the ball.
And here it comes, looking for King. And, oh, he almost made the catch. Wow. That will end the half as the tackle made right at the 1-yard line. But, boy, Aaron King came back, almost caught that ball, Bobby.
Yeah, it just opened right up. I don't know how he missed it. I think it surprised him a little bit.
Boy, but how about the first half for Tyler Legacy? We have come to the end of the first half here at Williams Stadium with our score. Tyler Legacy 28, Garland 21. We'll be back
That is the end of the second quarter.
messages. start of the third quarter here at Williams Stadium. Our halftime score, Tyler Legacy 28, Garland 21. Boy, really good first half, Bobby. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. Both teams running on the field as we're getting ready to start. And the drill team fired up for sure. First big play of the game.
Whew, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, that's how you do it. Started out good, but then you have to maintain this guy.
It's Bryson Donnell with the 1-yard touchdown run. All of that was on the ground, which we'll get to the stats here in a little bit, but pretty much the whole first half. Of this play right here to Hudson.
They've had 190 yards on the ground. All of it on the ground. 2 yards in the air.
A couple big runs. Here's one of them right here by Sears. Tied the ball game up.
Here's the other one.
Yeah, here's Jamari Miller who had the big first half for Legacy, and he scores on the long touchdown run. That gave Legacy their first lead of the game.
Again, they put 192 yards all on the ground.
And then the second touchdown of the game for Ellis Rogers. He's had a big first half receiving.
Ooh-wee. He has been great.
And then 21-21 there, and then right here on the ensuing kickoff, the other running back, Bryson Donnell, his second touchdown of the game, the long kickoff return for the touchdown.
Yeah, don't kick it to him. That might be the strategy.
Yeah,
if there's a whole bunch of people to kick to, look at that guy and say, don't kick it to him.
Exactly. So that's where we are, 28-21. Boy, great first half. Garland trails right now to Legacy. Again, we knew coming in this was going to be a tough game, and it has indeed turned out. Garland's going to have to step it up here in the second half if they want to move on.
Yeah, 28 points. You cannot let a running team beat you by 28 points in the first quarter, in first half, because they've only had 2 yards in the air. 2 total yards. That means stack the box with 9 players on defense in that box and go man-to-man outside and then see what happens. You just can't allow that to happen.
Here's Aaron King on the kick-up. Boy, and he runs right into a defender for Legacy. And
little celebration right there, took their own player out.
Yeah. So the Owls do get the ball first, so let's see if they can pick up where they left off there at the end of the first half. And offense is going to be back on the field. And Bobby, I know you'll talk about some stats here.
Right, Sergio Perez, I mean, we've been watching him all year. He averages 73%. 73% completion rating. Right now, Tyler has just held him down to 45%. He's 10 of 22 for 194 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the big thing here is 2 interceptions.
So first down, here we go. There's the handoff on first down. Boy, a big run. Look at Powers. He's going to power his way for a 9-yard gain.
Woo, that's how you open it up right there. And uh-oh, we got a player down.
Yeah, we got an injured offensive lineman, it looks like,
for
the
out.
Owls.
Due to injury.
Boy, and he's holding his knee, and you hate to see that. But, boy, big, powerful run there by Powers. And I'll tell you the other thing, too, Bobby, you know, it's kind of interesting looking at here as we start the second half. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Sergio Perez and Jordan Hudson both have changed shoes, so they don't have that fluorescent on anymore.
They thought that wasn't working for them?
Yeah, I don't know, but at least from a footwear perspective, it's changed for both of them. So, well, I haven't been able to catch the lineman's number there for the Owls, but again, he looked like he was holding his knee, and you hate to see that. Anytime you see somebody holding the knee, not a good sign, but a good start there on the run. I'll tell you what, why don't we take a quick break while they tend to the player for Garland. We'll be back after these messages.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Boy, they have the lineman up on his feet, but he is not putting much weight at all. That is number 78 for the Owls. You hate to see that. That is Pedro Aguilera, and let me tell you, Bobby, that's one of their better offensive linemen. I know each week he grades out as one of their top linemen, and so you hate to lose him in a game like this, but not putting a whole lot of weight on that right leg.
Just kind of got rolled up on there at the end. But you were correct. I mean, it's just a tough one, tough loss right there. Just hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's walking extremely slow over, and you hate to see that. Hopefully that young man can get back, but I'll tell you, that doesn't look good. And these seniors, you know, they look forward to these playoff games.
That's what you play for.
Exactly, no doubt.
It's a big game here.
Finally get him over to the sideline. I think we're probably just about set. There we go, the wind to the clock. So 2nd down and 1 yard after the 9-yard gain by Jayshon Powers on 1st down. And boy, I think we got early movement, and that's going to be a penalty against the Owls.
Ball start. Offense, number 8. 5-yard penalty for the previous spot. It's 1st down.
Boy, those are those tough ones to take too, Bobby, because you're, wide receivers, they're supposed to be watching the ball right for the snap, and so anytime you get movement by them, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, especially when you're 2nd and 1, and all of a sudden you got to turn it into 2nd and long.
Yeah, there was a handoff and trying to make something out of nothing, but just swarmed upon and dropped for a gain of only about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Owls.
Movement right at the very beginning. It's just they swarmed him pretty quick.
So we're just underway here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 5 now coming up for Garland. Their initial possession, of course, of the 2nd half. There's a snap. Perez going to fake the handoff, throw it across. Jordan Hudson has the ball.
Got it.
Cuts to the outside, still on his feet. See if he gets a good block from Allen. He does. 1 man to beat. Stutter steps and then taken off his feet around the 16-yard line, but a big play by Jordan Hudson.
Boy, does Allen really make some great blocks for you downfield. And again, the middle of the field's kind of open, and they're making the best of it right over the middle. That's where their bread and butter is. Waits for Allen to come up there and make a great block. Picks up another 20 yards off of that.
There's a snap, a handoff to Powers, coming to the left side. He's got some room out here. Bobby cuts.
Can he get there?
5, and he's taken off his feet. It's going to be, it looks like 1st and goal at the 2, maybe the 3.
We've talked about the power of their offense. They can score in a hurry. Thought Powers was going to leap over him right there.
They go quick count here, and Powers with the run, and I think they're going to push him back. He maybe got a yard on the carry. They're going to mark him down at the 2, so a gain of 1 on the play. So look at it again.
He was driving. I think they just were able to gang tackle him. Big number 7 there.
Yeah, the middle linebacker, Jet Stanger. Again, we mentioned him before. He's a good one, and his mom says that she loves him. This is his senior year, and boy, the quick throw out, is that a touchdown? It is!
Woo! That's tight-roping it right there by Allen. Bada bing, bada bang. They're in.
Oh, great grab by Allen.
Look at that.
Got his hands underneath the football. Beautiful touchdown. The Owls an extra point away from tying it up.
Yeah, throw it where nobody else can get it. That's what Sergio Perez did. There was just nobody else could get around that ball.
There's a snap and hold. The kick is up. It looks good. And it is good. So the Owls score on the opening possession here of the 2nd half. Our new score with 9:32 remaining. Garland 28, Tyler Legacy 28. We'll be back after these messages.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
There's a look at number 4, Charles Allen on your screen, also on the kick team as he's going to spread out wide. But boy, just a great grab, Bobby. He was able, really a low throw by Perez. Allen, gets off his feet, gets his hands underneath the football. Great catch. Al's tie it up. They're going to kick it a little bit deeper this time. It is going to come to Donnell, but let's see if they do a better job on him. And he is going to be taken down this time at around the 30, so much better job on special teams that time. And guess what? That's number 21, Jay Sean Powers, the running back that makes the tackle.
Yeah, that's the thing right here for these Garland Owls. A lot of them have to go both ways. I mean, you'll notice just about all of them have to play both ways. So you think in this fourth quarter, get towards the fourth quarter, how tired will they be against these guys?
Exactly. Well, they got to stop the running attack here, and so Legacy on for the first time on offense here in the second half at the 31. They're going to send a man in motion. There's a snap, and then penalty flags come out. They're going to get a motion or a procedure call here against Legacy. So the second half starting just like the first half did.
Offense,
penalties
78.
Right it's 28 to 28 with 9 minutes and 23 seconds in the third quarter. And you would think that it would really be a real close game yardage-wise, but you look at the Owls, they have 363 yards right now, total offense, against Legacy's 192. It's really lopsided, but the score's tied.
The score's tied, exactly.
190 yards on the ground. Legacy's thrown for 2 yards.
Bruckner hands it off. This time goes to Miller, and he's going to be taken down. Gets the penalty yardage back. Maybe short of a yard, so a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be second down and 11. There's number 55, Jonathan Brown, on the tackle.
Now, this is what you got to do. Owls have to just fill the box up and just have more guys in there than Legacy can block, and you've got to be able to just stop the run. Again, 190 yards on the ground and 2 yards in the air. They're not going to throw it. You've got good enough defensive backs to go man up, and you just got to stack it.
There's the Wildcat once again to Sears. Oh, a nice tackle there by, I believe, Chase Biddle. It is.
And that's exactly what they did. Now, it looks like there might be a flag on the field unless it's somebody's
it looks like it's
towel.
a towel. Yep.
Okay, but this is what the Owls did this time. Look at how they got so many guys. They got 9 guys all around them. Let's see if they do that again here on 3rd and long. They may be able to bring a guy back because it is definitely a passing situation. Maybe have a safety back there. But everybody needs to crowd that line.
So a gain of only 2 that time for Sears. It is going to be 3rd down and long, as you mentioned, Bobby. So interesting play call here. Trips look to the bottom of your screen. Snap to Bruckner. He's looking to throw it. He throws it out wide. Oh, and the running back cannot handle it. Is that a loose ball, or are they going to say it's an incomplete pass? At either rate, it's going to be 4th down.
You see Treviso out there, 160 pounds. 6'2", he immediately goes out. You see him right there? He saw it all the way, and if he did catch that ball, he was going to be getting chased down. I don't think he was going to get 10 yards on it. It looked like the Owls had that play dialed up from the get-go.
So 4th down and 9, and Owls thinking punt here, although it looks like they've... Okay, they're in punt formation here.
Quarterback's going to punt it.
Yeah, Aaron King standing at the 40 here. There's a snap. He is going to kick it. Boy, that almost got blocked. King tracks it down, gets around the corner. Boy, they grab his jersey. Look, he breaks out of it. That's Chauncey Carter. Well, I did that in the first half, too. Bobby, that 3 and that 9 look similar.
Different, yeah. It's hard to see which numbers that is. But, boy, sometimes you got to just take the yardage and go ahead and go down. You get stood up like that, trying to fight for yards, that's when you get really nailed.
That was Carter trying to get around, and you're right, Bobby.
Right here, just go ahead and get down, because boom, then's when you get hit, and they really dogpile you.
So the Owls back on offense, a good 3-and-out series for the defense. Let's see if the offense can get things going here once again. There's a snap, fakes a handoff on play action, gets outside. They're going to throw a flag here for holding.
Yeah. And again, that's what happens when Sergio Perez tries to break out and ad-libs, because your linemen are making a block one direction, and then all of a sudden the defender takes takes off and runs, and your hands are tied up. It's an easy call for the
Holding.
ref.
Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
It's really just not fair to them because, I mean, they're tied up. They're trying to block one direction, and then everybody turns and runs.
So the 10-yard mark off sets up a first down and 20. Again, we got single coverage up here on Hudson. They're going to hand the ball off, though, to King. Boy, he gets taken down. That was a violent collision. He's only going to get a yard on the carry.
Big number 9. He's just been everywhere, hasn't he?
He has.
He's just able to fly over. You're going to have to put some bodies on him. He's fired up. You can see it.
And single coverage out here on the wide outs.
Just have to have time to throw it.
And you're right, Bobby. They are bringing some heat for sure.
There's your slot receiver, Jordan Hudson on top.
There's a snap. Play action once again. Perez going to roll out. He's going to throw across the field. That's going to be a touchdown. Ellis Rogers, his third of the game.
What in the world? Woo! Jackalope down the field. I mean, that is an ill-advised throw right there. Sergio Perez rolling to the one side of the field and throw it all the way to the other side.
They got an injured Red Raider, but yeah, you're right, Bobby. That is such a dangerous throw, but he gets it over the defender, and there's nobody behind Rogers.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get picked off. I mean, it was set up so perfect for number 8, the safety, to come across and make that play.
Boy, so 2 quick touchdowns here, Bobby. Not even half of a quarter in, and the Owls have taken the lead. It was number 8 for Legacy. He was able to come off the field. But here comes the extra point attempt. There's a snap and hold. The kick is away. Oh, no, that one's no good. Boy, that could be a big one in this game. But there's a look at Ellis Rogers, his third touchdown of the game. And our new score, Garland 34, Legacy 28. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Garland with the lead now, 34-28 after 2 touchdowns here in the second half. They did miss the extra point, Bobby. Hopefully that will not come back to hurt them.
That's a tough one right there.
It is indeed, but offensively they've gotten things going here so far, and the total yardage is just, it's crazy when you look at the difference.
Yeah, 437 yards now and 203 yards for Hudson in, catching and running for touchdowns,
for
man.
Ellis Rogers.
Ellis Rogers, yeah. Hudson's doing pretty well himself, but yeah, Ellis Rogers 203 and Hudson with 101. So both receivers really racking up the yards right now.
But now the defense, it's their turn once again to see if they can hold. Again, they did a great job last time. Of course, they were aided by that quick penalty on Legacy, but see if they can do some damage again now with the lead once again, 34-28.
I think they went into the locker room at halftime and decided, hey, we need a different strategy on defense to stop this run.
Split backs in the backfield, the handoff to Donnell. He's going to be hit. And well, pretty good movement forward, gain about 4 to the 39-yard line, but again, as you said, Bobby, they're certainly focusing more on the run here in this half.
Yeah, you see 23 stepping up right there. Just more guys than you can block, and that's what you're going to have to do there. 23, Trey Alexander.
Gain of 4 there on first down. Second down and 6 now. Got the deep back there is Donnell. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to him.
There's the pass.
The handoff. Here comes the pass. Oh, and looky there. Upended by number 3, Aaron King at the 40. That's a gain of only 1.
Well, there was their play. They've been running it. All of a sudden, they want to try to do a little bootleg out. And Aaron King, yeah, he said no go on this side, buddy. Nice stop. Way to keep your head in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. A gain of 2 on the reception, so 3rd down and 4 coming up now for Legacy. Big split backs in the backfield.
Boy, the terrible towels are out tonight.
Garland's got 9 in the box here.
This crowd is going crazy. It's good to see the whole stadium full on this side. I mean, Garland has it packed.
There's a snap, the handoff to Donnell. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss of 2. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
There it is. There's that defense we've been looking for.
Well, Legacy may keep the offense on the field here, but well, I'm not sure I would, but let's see here. Boy, great play defensively there for the Owls.
You got to keep your head in the game here. No bad plays. They just dropped a...
They're lining up in punt formation,
yeah.
But you better be careful here. Carter standing back at the 32.
Yeah,
they're going for it here. Here's the throw. There's the hit, but he breaks out of a tackle. Yep. So they're going to get the 1st down. Boy, Garland had it read, Bobby, but they just couldn't get him down.
Again, you got to hit him low. He's so big up top. They had it read perfectly. Boom, hit him. But you got to wrap. You got to hit him low, too.
Boy, good run there by Jamarian Miller, because that, again, if that tackle's made, Garland's going to get the ball
on the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So great job there by Miller. So Legacy does pick up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 right at midfield.
Timeout.
I was going to say, we may have a timeout called here by Legacy.
Legacy's first charge timeout of the 2nd half.
And we do. So why don't we keep it here, Bobby? Talk a little bit about this game, what we've seen. Again, Garland trailed 28-21 at half, but they have scored 2 touchdowns here in the first 6 minutes of the 2nd half to regain the lead at 34-28. And so, I'm with you, Bobby. I think they went in at halftime and said, guys, we're supposed to be the better team here. And so far in the 2nd half, they've come out and played.
Well, yeah, and if you look at the yardage, the coaches are just, they don't get it. I mean, there's 440 yards of total offense for the Owls, and they're just putting up 34 points already, and all the way up to, they're playing pretty good on defense. They've just had a big kickoff return. They've had one big run to be the difference in this ball game. Yeah. And you've got to stop that. You've got to figure the ways out. And it looks like now they're definitely stacking the box to try to stop this run.
Yeah, well, they've got...
There's a packed house here, Steve.
Yeah, I know it. Jamari Miller is back about 7 yards deep behind the quarterback. There's the snap. Oh, and they fumbled the snap.
Here comes
the end around. Oh, there's some holding there, and I don't think they saw it. It's a foot race to the end zone. He's not going to get there, but...
This is what's happening, though. This is what's killing Garland, is these big plays on the running game.
Yep. Of course, you can afford to do that when you're, not expected to win. But see if we can pick this up here as he comes around the end. You see the Garland player
just didn't see it.
As Eli Howard with the big run for Legacy, and they're going to be 1st and 10 at the 11. And again, like I said, when you're kind of the underdog coming into the game, you can do some of these trick things, and
especially when they work.
Yeah, exactly. No doubt.
I mean, they've had a couple of plays where they've really worked for them.
So 1st and 10 now at the 11. Sears back in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. Big run inside the 5, down to the 4. Now they can pick up a 1st down. A penalty flag comes out late as well. And you got a hurt player on the field. That's Sears, and yeah, he's getting up now. But we'll check the flag.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 54.
That'll be a 1st
Field
down.
to be enforced half the distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Number
like
78 may remain in the game because the helmet was moved due to a foul.
Yeah, because like you said, the automatic 1st down, Bobby, is 1st and goal here at the 2-yard line now.
So again, you know, you've had these chances where you've had them held on the 4th down, and then all of a sudden they break a tackle.
There's Donnell, and he's going to score.
Power running. I mean, he's just, these guys, there's something the Owls have not had to deal with. You got to hit these guys low. You can't keep hitting them high.
Yep. So the Legacy Red Raiders an extra point away from regaining the lead here. Again, remember, Garland missed their extra point.
The Owls, again, they had them setting it 4th down and long. And they go for it on a trick play and pick up that 1st down, and then all of a sudden, they'd retake the lead.
There you go, Legacy with the extra point, and they have the lead. Our new score, 4:05 remaining in the game, or pardon me, in the 3rd quarter. The Legacy Red Raiders 35, the Garland Owls 34. Legacy regains the lead. It's been back and forth all game. You know, neither team has been up by more than 7. Just a fantastic by-district game here at Williams Stadium. And we still have a quarter and 4:05 remaining. So Garland is set to return here. Got 3 back deep.
I think the kicker forgot his pants.
Yeah, they're going to kick this one to Hudson.
Uh-oh. Let's see what we got.
A lot of steam here. Breaks some tackles, cuts it to the outside, switches arms, and he's just going to run out of bounds around midfield, but a great return by Jordan Hudson.
He said, you know, I'll just go for the next play. No reason to get hit right there, get hurt out of bounds. It's a smart play to run, get as far as you can, switch hands right there with the ball. Very nice. What a ball player he is.
Yep. Garland going to have great field position here to start. Again, ball right at midfield, so 1st and 10 at the 50. Again, they scored on both of their possessions here in the 2nd half. It's possession number 3. There's a snap. Going to hand the ball off to King, coming to the left side. Still on his feet, still running. And they're going to say his progress has stopped at around the 42, so that's a gain of 8 on 1st down. Garland coming with a kind of a 2-back look of their own, right?
Yeah,
with Powers and King.
Absolutely. They're up to about 120 yards rushing. I mean, that's not bad for this team. It's about what they average.
2nd down 2. There's a snap. Same play to the left side. That's going to be a 1st down. King spin move, still on his feet. Still pushing, and then gets knocked out of bounds around the 36, but that's going to be a gain of about 6 more.
Yeah, hey, they've got a little running game going on their own. Good blocking. Look at all the blocks in there. Everybody just getting on a man, turning your guys. King's just keeping those feet just moving.
Snap to Perez. They're going to hand it off again. King still moving his feet. Look at the running by King. He's going to gain about 5 more.
Tough running, huh?
Yes, it is.
A little beast mode run.
Yeah, he's picking up big chunks of yardage every carry. Nice hole there as well.
Yeah, that line is doing pretty good on this running game. And you know what that does is that just makes those linebackers have to come up close. Once they start doing that, Sergio Perez, now he's got one-on-one look up top on the top of your screen here.
There's a snap. We're going to hand it off again to the left side. Another big hole. King still running. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 23.
How about this? There hadn't been a pass on this entire drive.
Yep, you're right.
Look at that pancake block.
King gets a rest now. 4 consecutive runs, and they've got Powers in. Now 1st and 10 again at the 23 here for the Owls. a snap, looking to throw it out quickly. Catch is made. Tries to make an inside move. Cuts it back. Boy, good defense out there by the Red Raiders.
He tries to make that move inside. When he makes that move inside, it was like, oh, shouldn't do that. And when you do that, then there's just so much help coming.
Yep. So no gain on the play. And what's funny, Bobby, you were mentioning, they've been running all the way on this drive, and then their first pass gets nothing.
Gets nothing.
No yards.
Hey, take the shot, though.
There you go. There's a snap, fake handoff, throws it out. He's got a man out there. That is Ellis Rogers. Spin move down to the 11. That's another first down.
Sure enough. These guys, I mean, I don't want to jinx them, but these receivers, I mean, they're such good hands.
Yep.
I mean, they just snag it out of the air. It's incredible to watch these guys work. Perfect night for football.
Oh, isn't it, though? The weather's unbelievable. No wind whatsoever. 1st and 10 here at the 12. There's a snap. Quick throw toward the end zone. And a little too far that time for Hudson. They were looking for that back into the end zone again, but pretty good coverage as well that time by Sears.
Yeah, I think Sears just had it. It was an out and up pattern. He just stuck it. Well, a good choice to throw that one away. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Powers here and just let him pick up 4, 5, 6 yards.
Yep, 2nd down and 10. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it, though. They're going to throw the slant.
Oh,
he was being held.
For
Yeah,
sure.
That's an easy call.
That's a first down right there. And it's a smart play. I mean,
it is.
That was a touchdown all the way. The timing was perfect.
Yep.
And you give up a first down rather than the touchdown there.
Exactly. It's going to be 1st and goal here, though.
Pass interference. Defense, number 11. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Okay, so they got the pass interference. I think that was holding, but they're going to call pass interference on it. Here we go. You're going to see Hudson at the top of your screen. Watch this. Great camera work here, guys.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, 2 slants and then Powers on the outside. It was just confusion all the way.
Hand off to Powers, and that's a touchdown, Garland.
Oh, my goodness. You should see the pancake block on the outside. Oh, my goodness. On the right side of the screen, you just got such a power block. And then all these pulling guards just do a great job, and Powers just tiptoes in.
Well, kind of interesting here. They're going to go ahead and try the extra point. I didn't know if they would
go for two
here, right? But they're going to go ahead and kick it. Oh, and
he shanked it again.
Yeah, he sure did. Ball still loose. Garland's just going to fall on it, but that is now 2 extra point attempts that have gone awry.
2 extra points, so you take 2 points off the board there, and then you've given a touchdown on your other special teams play. So there you go. That's the difference in the game here.
Yeah, there's Keontae King right there. Was a big runner on that last drive. We'll keep it here, guys. There's only 57 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. But yeah, Garland once again retakes the lead. They're able to drive down the field, and the offense has certainly got things going here in the 2nd half, but the defense has played well also.
Well, they're going to have to keep doing it too, because
yep, no
I mean, they're still letting Tyler get those big 4th down conversions. Look at these blocks right here. My goodness, these seal blocks.
Yep, and by the way, that's a look at Keontae King. We said Powers, Bobby, but that was actually King that scored that touchdown. Well, the Owls approaching 500 total yards of offense, but again,
incredible.
Only lead by 5.
Incredible. Yeah, it's been the special teams play, and
yes,
what we said at the beginning of the game is you got to do all. When you get into the playoffs, everybody's good.
Yep.
So you have to execute on all 3 phases. You've missed 2 extra points now, and you've given 6 points up, or basically 7 points up on a return kickoff. So, I mean, that's a lot of points. That's 9 points in this game.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's not just the points, it's how you feel as a ball player too. It takes all the wind out of you.
So here we go, we're set for the kick. Let's see what they do this time. This time they're going to kick to the other side. This is Donnell. He's going to take it at around the 13, trying to make the return outside, and he's going to be taken down around the 35-yard line. So good field position here for the Red Raiders. those two running backs right there. 4 and 6 on your screen. And again, they've done pretty much all of the damage tonight. You can probably make a case for Sears
Number 11,
as well,
Sears.
yeah.
I'd say he's done pretty good too.
Yep. Donnell comes down a little awkwardly there, but he came up running, so he appears to be okay as he is in the lined up in the backfield right now, along with the quarterback Bruckner. So here it's Legacy's chance now, 1st and 10. Man in motion. They're gonna run Donnell.
Where's there?
And he falls down around the 40, so gain of only, they're actually going to mark him at the 39, so gain of only 4 on the run.
Yeah, at first I thought, oh my goodness, he's got so much running room. But it closed up. Just a nice play right there by number 23, Alexander.
Yep.
Just got to get low on these guys. Yeah, I mean, they're big guys, so you can't be hitting them up with the shoulder pads. We've already seen them just break so many tackles that way.
There's a snap on 2nd down, handoff to Miller, trying to get outside, and they're going to knock him off his feet. That's going to be a gain of about half a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and long here. Well, you know, the person you mentioned last time, here's a look at the replay.
That is the end
Go,
of the 3rd
big
quarter.
Jonathan Brown coming down the line, heavy and strong.
And we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter, so Bobby, I'll get to my thought here as we come back from break. But boy, a good one here at Williams Stadium. We've got 12 minutes remaining at our score. Garland 40, Tyler Legacy 35. We'll be back after these messages.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
As we come back here for the start of the 4th quarter, it's 3rd down and 5 for Legacy. They got a running back almost 10 yards deep, Bobby.
Yeah, he's going to get a head start.
Yeah, Sears is at quarterback, though, and again, a lot of times he'll run the Wildcat or the option. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to make a couple moves, and he's going to pick up the 1st down.
Garland didn't know what to do with it.
Just ran the option play there. Sears is down on the play.
Might be just a little tired is what's going on here, I think.
Here's a look at it again. Yeah, you're going to see him run the option here, and then he sees an opening and says, hey, I'm just going to keep it.
Well, he's just jackaloping around, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They're helping him up on his feet right now. Bobby, what I was getting to at the end there of the 3rd quarter, you know, you mentioned a couple plays ago, you know, when they made that good play on 1st down, Trey Alexander, you know, he is not a very big guy, but Trey Alexander is all over the field. If you watch Garland and watch him on defense, he just, you know, he always seems to be in the right spot to make big plays.
Instincts. Yeah, he's always sees where the ball's going to be, and he gets there first.
1st and 10, Legacy, handoff. This one goes to Miller. He's going to be hit. Penalty flag comes out. That's usually in the area of holding. Miller going to gain about 3, but we will check the flag.
Got another player down for Legacy.
Yeah, sure do.
Looks like they're having cramp problems.
Boy, at this time of year, too, that's really strange, but...
See, they all get up. They just kind of limp and walk it off, which indicates usually cramping.
It's number 59, Travis Jackson.
Holding.
The injured
Offense,
player.
number 54. 10-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
There's your holding call against Legacy, so that one will come back. Here's a look at it.
You can see it right there, 54. He's just tackling his man. See him, he's still on him. I tell you, you know, when you get a play like this where now it's 1st and 20, you really got to show up on defense.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you've got to stop it. You can't let them get 7, 8, 10 yards per carry and put a 1st down on the board again.
Exactly right. Here we go, 1st and 20. It's in a man in motion. There's a snap.
There he
Boy,
goes.
Big hole for Donnell. Now, penalty flag is out on the field again, I believe, unless that's one of the towels once again. But, yeah, he's going to get the penalty yardage back there on a run of about 10 yards.
Yeah, they're starting to throw these things in motion and stuff, and it looks like the Owls getting a little fooled by this. They don't know exactly which way the ball's going to go, and it's leaving that seam open, and one of the three guys are picking up big yards.
Yep. That was not a penalty flag, as it must have been one of the towels from one of the Garland players. So a gain of 9 on the run. So 2nd down and 11 coming up here for the Red Raiders. And now they got movement here. We'll see the flags on. Of course, both sides pointing at each other saying, hey, they move. No, they move.
Yeah, I believe I saw 54 jump out of stands, though. Legacy's trying to help Garland out a little bit, but you know, Garland's got to do their part. They've got to figure out how to stop this running game.
Yep.
You know they're not throwing it.
Or not much anyway. They'll pick
a few, but they haven't done much. I mean, but what they're doing right now, Legacy is starting to spread the offense out. They've got their receivers spread out.
Offense, number 50, 5-yard penalty.
And it's keeping Garland from being able to stack the box, because they're having to pull defenders out to cover these receivers, because you just never know. You can't just leave them open.
Yep. You kind of saw the movement there, and again, they got Legacy. So 2nd down and 16. There's a snap, play action, looking to throw it deep. Coverage is there.
Oh yeah, he can't do that.
You got to call that.
I mean, he pulled him backwards.
I have no idea how there's not a penalty on that play. Well, Aaron King was right there poised to get the interception. Let's see if we can pick it up here.
Yeah, you hear everybody in the crowd seeing it on the replay.
Oh, my gosh.
They just kind of pulled him backwards.
Well, another big play for Legacy there. 1st down and 10 at the 21. See driving once again. Here comes a man in motion, snap, and penalty flags on the play.
Or is it a timeout? I'm not sure.
Offense number 5. Yep. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
The reason I was saying that is because all the Garland Owls coaches walked all the way out to almost to the hash marks out there coaching. So I thought there was going to be a timeout.
So 1st and 15, and well, I tell you what, whereas the Owls, you know, with all the special teams gaffes they've had for Legacy, it's been the penalties.
Absolutely, but it hasn't hurt them too much. They move back, and then they still get the 1st downs.
There's a handoff, looking to Donnell coming outside, and yeah, you're going to get outside. And that's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
That's what you got to do. You got to go low. See Cooper, he decides, okay, you go up high, I'm going low. There, I'm taking your legs out. You can't get away when you don't have legs.
Yep, exactly. 2nd down and 18 now. Loss of about 3 on the carry there by Donnell. One of the few negative plays they've had running the ball. So again, kind of like you mentioned earlier, Bobby, here's Garland's chance here. You know, 2nd down and long. There's the snap, fakes handoff, another play action. Looking for the end zone, and the ball, I believe, was caught for the touchdown. Woo! Boy, really good coverage out there, and
they've decided to go ahead and start throwing the ball a little bit. They're going to stack the box on you. Well, let's go in the air. Oh, he was right there. Did he catch that?
Well, I don't know. Looked kind of funny there, but now I bet you Legacy's going to end up going for 2 here. It's a 1-point game, 41-40. Let's see if they do indeed go for 2, try to make it a 3-point game. But once again, it's just this back and forth between the two teams. Yeah, they're going to go for 2. That Donnell.
You got 1 second, snap
deep.
it.
They're going to snap it to him, come around to the right side. They're going to throw it back, or looking for the throwback. And is he in bounds? Nope, he is out of bounds, so the extra point is no good. Another trick play for Legacy, but it doesn't matter. They have regained the lead. 9:33 left in the game. Our score, Legacy 41, Garland 40. We'll be back after these messages. Action 41-40. Legacy now with the lead once again. 9:33 remaining, and look at that two-point conversion. He's right on the line whenever he comes down with it. He did catch it, of course, but did not have 1 foot in, so two-point conversion no good. Legacy still leads, and here comes the deep kick. It's going to come down and taken at the 8-yard line. That is, I believe, Aaron King this time. And let's see, no, I believe, after I said that, I think that is number 9, Chauncey Carter once again. He returns it out across the 30. Nope, that time I was right. It was Aaron King.
It is so hard to see those numbers. That 9 and that 3 rolls up in their jersey. You just can't, it's really hard to see what number it is.
Next time I'm just say King Carter, and that way I've got, you know,
got
it's one of the
both of
two.
them?
Yep. Yeah, good return there by King, though, up the middle of the field. Gets across the 30, so Garland will start this drive 1st and 10 at the 32. Again, they trail in this game, 9:31 to go. Again, 41 points. This is the most any team has put up on them all year. Handoff to Powers to the left side. They have him wrapped up. He breaks out of 1 tackle, maybe gets 2 yards on the carry.
Uh-oh, we got a little extra curricular activity there. And again, the referees did not see that. Interesting. Just letting them play, I guess.
Yes, so. Look at the replay again. And
on the bottom of your screen is where you see the Legacy player get up and just throw an offensive lineman onto the ground.
2nd down and 8. Snap to Perez, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it deep. Boy, to no one but the safety. That's an easy interception. He's just going to fall down. That was number 8. That time, Jordan Ford.
Little miscommunication, slip out of his hand. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, penalty flag comes out at the end of that play.
He gets hit right when he's throwing it. Maybe that's what happened there. That pressure, that got him.
I think the penalty
After play,
on
personal
Legacy.
foul, unnecessary roughness.
It does.
Return team number 40. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Result of the play is an interception and 1st down, Legacy.
Well, I tell you what, though, you know, we highlighted Perez at the opener. That's his 3rd interception of this game. Bobby, now granted, one of them was the last play of the first half.
Yeah, it's just not like him, though. I mean, he's usually a 73%. He's right around 53% right now with 3 interceptions, but, you know, the pressure is getting to him.
Garland's defense going to have to come up big now. Miller with the carry. Boy, big hole. Breaks it outside. He's got some room out there. Boy, and right now Miller's putting his team on his back.
Look at the blocking, though. Big number 51, number 60, they all just pushed the pile downfield. And, you know, I mean, he's already a strong back. He's able to do a lot of things on his own, but it sure helps when you got a line that's just pushing people around.
1st and 10 now. Legacy at the Garland 32. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Miller. He's hit right away and dropped. So a gain of only 1 on that carry. Big Jonathan Brown there in on the stop.
They're missing Brown right now because he's been getting swallowed up by these big offensive linemen. Boy, they need him to step up right now.
Yeah, that was also number 16, James Holmes, also in on that tackle. So a gain of only 1, second down and 9. Comes the man in motion, the handoff up the middle. Donnell cuts it outside. He's got some room towards the end zone. Now penalty flag comes out once again.
Yeah, it looked like it's going to be holding there on the defensive back. It looked like.
And now you got a second penalty. And if both of those are on Legacy, that's going to negate that big run, because you saw the referee throw his hat, and usually that's somebody talking.
Tell you, if they can overcome all of these penalties and win this game, it's going to be unbelievable.
We'll check them, but I think both of these may be on Legacy.
Holding. Offense number 4. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remain second down.
Well, that's interesting. So that there's only
Pick
one
up,
penalty,
yeah.
but
see, there's the hold right there. Number 4 is holding.
yeah, but again, the official came through his hat up in the air. Usually that's because he doesn't have a flag. And I think on the field right now, Danny Russell, I think that's what he's saying is like, hey,
where's the other penalty?
What's going on here?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he's still out on the field.
Yeah, they're going to have to come and consult him for a minute.
Yeah, they're getting him off the field, but they're lined up to go here. Second down and 8, play action. They're looking towards the end zone. That ball's looked like intercepted, and it is.
That time, he didn't get thrown down. He was able to go up and get that one.
Number 22, Christian Cooper with the pick.
Big game for him. He gives the crowd a little bit of something to have fun about again.
Exactly.
Nice ball, just a jump ball. And Cooper goes up and wins the battle. Super excited.
Yeah,
right?
he is, for sure. Woo! There's a look at Cooper there. So the Owls.
Hey, they needed it.
They did.
I mean,
they did.
You know, you got 7 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock. You're down by 1, and it looked like Legacy was, going to push it in. I mean, they haven't been able to stop them all game, and now you're all of a sudden inside the 25-yard line and getting pushed around. Big-time play for Cooper.
Let's see if the offense can do something. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Powers to the left side. And, boy, short game. Once again, the Legacy defense has done a really good job against the Garland ground game.
Strong running. But, Garland's put up 145 yards on the ground. They've been able to run the ball pretty good. But you're right. Those guys in white jerseys down there are really bringing the wood.
Second down and 9. There's a snap to Perez. Play action this time for Garland. They're going to throw it out. Oh, my goodness. Powers has a lot of running room out here. Boy, and Sears got blocked initially on the play, Bobby, and he gets up and makes the tackle.
Sears didn't only get blocked, he got pancaked. I mean, he gets put on the ground. This is a good play right here.
Yes, it is.
Because they've been trying to throw deep all these times, and really throwing it shallow like that was a good play.
There's a handoff to Powers in some trouble. Cuts it back up the field. He's going to gain, again, only about a yard.
Big lineman moving over, but just not a whole lot of room. And front 4. Tyler playing really good.
Played a good game, no doubt. Keontae King in running back now. Second down and 9 for Garland. We are inside of 6 minutes to go in the game. Handoff to King. Stutter steps, keeps driving the feed. He's going to be close to about the 43, it looks like. But it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, hey, the whistle blows. Everybody's got to stop. And King saying, hey, you guys got to let go of me. C-56 right there. They just, right there, you got to blow the whistle and everybody needs to stop. C-56 still pulling and pulling and pulling.
kind of gives him a face shot as well. But boy, big play here, Bobby. 3rd down and 4. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off on the draw play to King. Boy, Legacy ready for it. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Time is running out.
Yes,
now
it is.
It's 4 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean, what do you do here? You definitely don't want to give Legacy the ball here. But you really need to convert.
They're going to keep the offense on the field, and this is, boy, I tell you what, this may be your ball game in all honesty.
Yeah, 4:50, 4.5 minutes left now. Woo, this is a tight one right here.
4th down and 4. Snap to Perez, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it out. Oh, no.
Boy.
He was not able to find Hudson on the play, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hudson did a quick in and out play. A tough play to make. Need to get rid of that ball really just a little bit too quick. Usually we see Perez right on the money on those plays. That rush has just been on him.
It has.
And he's having to get rid of it. We just haven't seen Garland been able to stop him now. This is going to be, I mean, this is where you got to find out who's got the guts to win this thing.
Yeah, big hit on Donnell there and a short gain of maybe a yard up the middle. That was DeMarion Wigington. They're in on the tackle.
We haven't seen a good one-on-one stop like that in a while. Wigington makes a great tackle there. Jonathan Brown over the top.
Inside of 4 minutes now in the game.
Yeah, they're gonna run the clock down here.
Yeah, Garland with all 3 timeouts. Man in motion, there's a snap, handoff once again. Donnell trying to get outside and well, keeps those legs going. He's going to get down to the 40, so that's a gain of 3, and I think Garland's going to use one of their timeouts here.
Wigington again on
Garland's
the tackle.
first starts timeout of the 2nd half.
Boy, so let's keep it here. There's a look at the run. Yeah, Wigington, like you said, Bobby, on the tackle. That time Donnell kind of carried him for a couple of yards, but this is going to be a big 3rd down and 6 when we resume.
Garland, it's who's got the will to win the most right here? Who's going to be able to push through and man up and win this thing?
Yep.
Because right now it's been such a close game, and Garland hadn't been able to stop them. But can they do it? Yep. Can they stop them here and force them to turn the ball over?
Well, they're going to have to if they want to try to move on to the 2nd round. Because again, it is a 3rd down and 6 right here. We've got 3:28. Garland just used their first time out of the 2nd half, so they got only 2 remaining. So again, I would expect Legacy going to keep it on the ground here.
And you cannot let them get a first down here.
Exactly.
You have to stop them here on 3rd and 4th down.
Yep, that's exactly right. So here we go, big play, 3rd down and 6. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Sears keeps it inside. They catch him, and it's going to be 4th down and 4.
Boy, people's hands are starting to sweat now, Steve.
Yeah, and Garland, I think they're debating whether to call a timeout or not here. They have not called it yet.
Wigington again. Now that guy, he's come out to play here. Things are happening in his brain.
Yeah, and I think Legacy's keeping the offense on the field here as well.
Yeah,
so they're
I
going
think
to go ahead and go for
right?
it. Yep. Yeah, they do.
Because if you get it, it's basically ball game.
Well, he's in punt formation. Again, they faked one earlier, if you remember. But they may be trying to pin him deep here. Yeah, it looked like it too. There's the kick, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds. So here we go. Garland's offense is going to have a chance here, but they're going to start from their own 13, and they're going to have to go a long way with only 2:46 remaining.
Boy, did you think they jumped?
I did. Yep.
Looked like the wide receiver took off just a little early.
Yep, I thought so as well. So here we go. Garland's offense has been, their bread and butter all year. Let's see if they've got one more drive in them.
Now you got to fight through adversity. Sergio Perez hasn't had this much pressure on him all year.
This year, that's right.
These defensive ends have really been able to get through and cause some havoc, throwing the ball a little early. But he's got to settle down right here. This is ball game.
Yep. Yeah, and again, they've got plenty of time. There's 2:46 remaining. They've got 2 timeouts, so they don't need to.
Straight up man-up coverage.
Exactly. There you go. There's a snap. Perez, look at here comes pressure. He gets hit
boy.
as he
Ball's
throws. Boy, that catch was almost made, Bobby, but a big hit, and Perez may be hurt.
Going to get up.
Yep. I believe that was number 9 again, and again, he has been in the backfield all game long. Well, watch Ellis almost come up with this. Woo. Sears on the coverage, but incomplete pass, and Perez appears to be okay here. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
I'll be watching for one of those little screen passes here again. Set it up. You got Legacy coming in pretty strong, trying to get to Perez.
There's a snap. They're going to hand the ball off here to the right side, and boy, close to the 1st down. I think he's about a yard short, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. That's Keontae King with the carry.
Again, number 9 is just freed up in the back. He's just going right through. Nobody's ever getting their hands on him. You got to at least get in his way.
Yep, here we go, 3rd down and 1, and is King going to have the 1st down? I don't know that he got it. I think he may be short. Now, obviously, Garland's got to go for it here, but you also got to hurry up now.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we're getting under 2 minutes, and I mean, you want to take some time off the clock, of course, but you got to score. I mean,
second charge timeout, 2nd half.
And they're going to have to go ahead and use the timeout here right with 2 minutes, and this is going to be your ball game here. It's 4th and 1 coming up. Let's keep it here. And Bobby, what do you do here? I mean, do you keep it on the ground to try to pick up that 1 yard, or?
Well, the last possession, they tried to run the out in and out pass to Hudson, and he got pressure on him so fast he couldn't even throw the ball. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to have to line up and try to get the tough yard. Because if you don't, you throw an incomplete pass, game's over. At least you have a shot at running the ball and getting that first. So I think I'm going with, they've been able to run a couple of yards. They're getting 2, 3, 4 yards a carry.
Of course, is this where Legacy says too, though? Hey, we're gonna put everybody up there because we think you're gonna run, But here we come, man. Both teams on the field.
Game right here.
Yeah, this is potentially your ball game if Garland can't get 1 yard. This is a wildcat look to Hudson. Oh no, they moved. Now it's 4th and 6.
Yeah, they were going to try to get Legacy to jump, and then they jumped.
Offense number 26, 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Yeah, that's why they called timeout. They said, do not move. Nobody move.
Well, so now the 4th and 1 becomes a 4th and 6. They had a wildcat look. That was Jordan Hudson in the backfield. They had Sergio Perez split out.
Now you have to throw the ball.
Yeah, this is the throw here. It's 4th down and 6. I think Legacy's going to call a timeout. They do.
I think I would try to at least block 2 guys on that field, number 9 and number 7.
Yep.
Even if you have to bring an extra guy out there and let him line up in the middle and just protect a little bit. Bring a running back in there, give a little extra protection.
Right.
Give Perez time to throw the ball.
Yep. Don't you imagine this is going to be a quick hitter, though? Probably a slant or something like that,
Right. Their bread and butter's been that little nail over the middle.
Right. Well, again, the discrepancy in the yardage still just blows my mind, though. Garland, 515 total yards. Legacy with 380. But yet Legacy, again, with the 1-point lead right now. And as we mentioned, 2 minutes remaining. Garland now with only 1 timeout, 4th down and 6. They've got to pick up this 1st down.
And we were talking about that, not kicking that extra point.
Yeah.
What would it cost? Missing that extra point.
Yep.
And right here it shows it. That's why you have to pick up special team play.
Yep, they got Sears on Hudson out here. They're going to split Powers out to the right. Here comes your ball game. There's the snap. Perez looking to throw it. He's going to throw across the middle. Hudson's got it. 1st down. More. And he's going to be taken off his feet around the 37, but that will move the chains.
That's what we were talking about, that little nail across the middle. That was their bread and butter play, and they found it again. Big time. You got big-time players out here.
Yep, clock running. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off. Up the middle. Boy, big run here. Still on his feet. That's a 1st down. That's going to stop the clock.
They're saying that Powers dropped the ball.
That's a first down for Garland, a gain of about 13 yards.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, you got to score a touchdown, though. Still, clock is moving.
There's a big run there. There's a snap. They're going to fake the no, they are going to hand it off to Powers. Boy, a good defensive play out there by number 12. Now you got to hurry it up.
Yeah, are they trying to get in field goal range? I mean, this is something different here. We haven't seen Garland do this. It's a minute 15 seconds, and they're still running the ball.
Approaching 1 minute remaining in the game. There's the snap. Looking to throw it, throws it out. He's got a man out. Oh, and Rodgers can't hold on to it.
Well, that's the first time we've seen Garland drop a pass in many games.
It will stop the clock. Rodgers, I guarantee he'll tell you he should have had that.
Yeah, that one just set right in the bread basket.
So here we go again. Third down and long here for Garland. They do have one timeout remaining, but only a minute 4 left in this game. There's a snap. Perez straight drop back. Here comes pressure from the outside. He's in trouble. He gets away from the middle linebacker. Now he's got time. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man out there, but just overthrows everybody and out of bounds. But guess what? It's fourth down again. Yep.
Well, I thought he had him. It looked like he had, I don't know, somebody down there ran way deep.
Yeah,
he was like, help me out here.
It was Aaron King.
Yeah, Aaron King, okay. Yeah.
There's 3 right there. So here we go once again. It's fourth down. This time even longer. Fourth down and 8 needed.
All right, you got 15 seconds on the clock. What are you doing? Let's get it going here.
Yeah, they're going to have to call their timeout here, I think.
Oh, boy. Might as well get it right.
Garland's third and final charge timeout of regulation.
Boy, that hurts as well. You know, even if you pick up the first down here, Bobby, you know, you have no timeouts remaining now in the game.
You get to pick it up, though. You can get out there. The clock would stop if the chain to move the chains, and then you have time to get out there, get set, and down the ball. But still, interesting play calling altogether here. But that's just showing you that Legacy's defense has just really got them all kind of confused on where the open play is going to be. They're not being able to find it in the air.
Yep. That's exactly right.
That's just really where they play most of the time. They're just able to spread their offense out, get those defense all spread out, and they're able to make plays. And they just haven't been able to do that. Perez has not been able to find his guys.
Perez, you know, around a 73% completion rate, right? And he's only at 50% in this game. But here we go. It's fourth down. This is your ball game once again. There's a snap. Perez looking to throw it. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a timeout by Legacy now right before the snap. So Legacy uses their final timeout.
Prior to the snap, Legacy's third and final charge timeout of regulation.
Well, it's pretty interesting because they got the coaches up here in the box, and they found out what Garland was going to do, what kind of lineup they were going to line up in.
Please reset the game clock to 52 seconds.
They actually saw
52
what
seconds
the
on the game clock,
are
please.
actually going to run.
Right.
I mean, they saw the whole play.
Well, what a game tonight. You know, regardless of who wins this game, it's been a well of a game. I mean, just what you want in a playoff game. And, of course, Legacy, like I said, they've come in here to play tonight. Again, they are one play away now from coming out of here and moving on to the second round. But again, the Garland Owls want otherwise. And here we go, fourth down and 8.
I mean, everybody in the stadium's on their feet. It's loud here.
Got to get to the 41 to pick up a first down. And here we go. There's your snap. Perez with the ball. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man there, and it's caught! Caught by Ellis Rogers!
And he pitches it!
Aaron King, he's going to go out of bounds at the 12. And you know what? That ball was tipped, Bobby, and Rogers still had the concentration to come up with it.
Wow, big-time players make big-time plays. Good blocking here. Look at the line. Gives him some time to throw the deep ball.
There's your
Great
tip.
defense.
Yeah, it was. right, so here we go. There's a snap. Perez going to throw it towards the end zone. He's got a man out there. He's overthrown. He was looking for Aaron King.
Interesting. I thought the ball was there.
Boy, and then the other end of the field, Jordan Hudson appears to be injured.
Timeout.
Maybe just a cramp. But he is down on the field. There's a look at the last throw to King, and yeah, just overthrew him.
I can tell you one thing. These guys are playing their hearts out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both sides, both teams are playing everything they got. And again, we've talked about this, is that the teams don't have a lot of guys. They can't go both ways. They don't have a whole defense, a whole offense, a whole special team. These guys are going both ways. And you see a lot of people getting cramps right now, and it's because these guys are just working so hard. They want to win so bad.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, just the concentration from Ellis Rogers, though. That was Miller for Legacy that tipped the ball, got his hand on it, but
Legacy did a good job because
they did.
After Hudson pitched the ball to Aaron King, I thought that was going to be a touchdown because, I mean, he looked like he had room to run, and Legacy was able to recover and make the tackle.
Yep. Boy, Hudson's still down on the play, or after the play, I should say, and
I'll be just having him say, hey, stay down for a second and give our offense a second to breathe.
Yep.
You know?
Boy, so just to reset here again, that first down throw, of course, was incomplete, so it is 2nd down and 10. The ball is at the 13-yard line, so Garland's got to get now. Again, you know, are they in field goal range? We haven't seen really a field goal attempt all year out of the Owls, so, you know, you probably want to try to put the ball in the end zone, but, you know, if it comes down to a 4th down, Bobby, they may have to put the field goal unit in. But here we go. There's Hudson there.
Hudson, they need him here so bad because that's who they throw the jump ball to in the corner of the end zone. And if you got a cramp, you can't even get out there.
Yep, so here we come. Both teams back on the field. Hudson trying to walk this one off. But, yeah, you're exactly right, Bobby. So 2nd down and 10 at the 13. Boy, the stadium is just rocking. What a fun game here tonight. Here we go. We're set. Snap to Perez. He's going to hand it off on the draw to Jayshon Powers. And he is inside the 5 down to the 4. Now you got to get up and go.
You don't have any timeouts.
It's also 3rd down here, so you don't want to spike it. There's a snap. Oh, no. Now it's going to be 4th down. What do you do?
Why wouldn't you have a play? You had all that time to run 2 plays. Say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to run, and then we're going to run this play.
Right.
I mean, why would you spike that?
Boy, and I think they're going to attempt a field goal, Bobby.
Well, it's interesting because they've really struggled with the field goals tonight. They've missed 2.
2 extra points, and, you know, again, it's a close field goal, but
I mean, you had 26 seconds. You could have thrown the fade.
Yep.
They've been so good at it. Line up, throw the fade, and then if you don't make it, the clock stop, get your field goal unit in.
This is also,
I mean, they got 4 seconds. They got to snap the ball.
Yeah, just inside the right hash.
Not getting it. They didn't get it.
Prior to the snap, delay of game. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
That's a big deal.
Yes, it is. Going to back them up 5 more.
That's hard to do already. They've had a hard time kicking these in, and boy, the pressure is on.
Yes, it is. This is going to be a 26-yard attempt for the lead. Oh no, and the snap goes through the hands, and Garland's going to lose the game.
Unbelievable.
Wow, and the Legacy side is just going crazy. High snap, and it gets right through the hands of the holder.
Interesting. All 3 phases, that's what we've said. You got to do it. You got to be able to execute all 3 phases.
Yep.
You know, it was a great game, and these guys, they poured their hearts out.
Yes, they did.
They played it as hard as they could play it.
Boy, and what a great season for Garland. You know, 10-0 this year. They thought they were going to make some noise, and they're not going to make it out of the bi-district round, but it doesn't discount the great season that they've had. But boy, congratulations to Tyler Legacy. What a game they played here tonight. Because, again, I'm sure most people, as I mentioned, looked at the records of both of these teams and thought, oh, Legacy, this is going to be a blowout. And Legacy
but they got a great
play.
defense. They came to play. And,
yep.
Boy, Garland played their hearts out. Interesting coaching calls there at the end where you spike the ball and go for that. When you've struggled a little bit in the kicking game, but you put it out there for your players to make the play.
Yep.
And that's all you can do as a coach. So that's what happened, and they played their hearts out.
Yep, they sure did. But Legacy is going to come out victorious as the game clock goes down to 0. And Legacy is going to come out of this game victorious. Wow, what a game tonight in the Bi-District round here at Williams Stadium. But the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders move on. Garland Owls had a great season, but they will end their year at 10-1. So congratulations to Tyler Legacy. You see both teams coming out on the field here to shake hands, and just what a great game here tonight, Bobby, and a great season here on GRS TV.
Absolutely. Great to be with you guys.
Yeah, great year for everybody. We hope everyone's enjoyed it as much as we have. Our final score from Williams Stadium, Tyler Legacy 41, Garland 40. We'll see you next time on GRS TV, and we'll take it out with some highlights.